Aw.
And hey, we're live.
Hey, diddly do, chat.
Yahoo!
All right. I hope you're all welcome back to our Cursed Food podcast from last session.
What are you talking about?
What do you
It
mean?
was good.
I mean, we definitely talked about some really cursed stuff for over an hour last time.
Hot mustard taffy.
Ugh. Why would you do that?
Because we were talking about cursed food.
Also, I just saw fucking Wiley's screen name. Damn it, Wiley.
It was from last session.
I
Yeah,
know,
it's
but
been
it's
like
been but it's been like 2 weeks since I've looked at that.
Well, it's been 1 week
Congratulations
since you
on your
looked at
wobble.
me.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Wobble.
Having this at the end of my week definitely was something that was helping me get through starting week of a new job. Also knowing
Hey,
that
that's good.
Yeah, also knowing that apparently as long as we keep on this rotation of every other Saturday, I may never have to worry about working on the same day saved by the spell.
Nice. Also,
Good shit.
I have an interview on Tuesday.
Hey, nice.
Yes, all of the luck.
Yes, thank you. Considering I've been
Wobble.
struggling with getting the website to work for the application for over a week and having to call the headquarters on the other side of the country multiple times for several days. If they don't want me, they're not getting anyone for that position. I'm sorry, because I don't know very many people who are going to continue to bother folks at the headquarters.
Yeah, that was one
You've
of the...
pretty much passed the interview now. That's tenacity.
Yeah. Here's hoping.
Yeah, I actually haven't worked at a place where they've had a physical HR department in the better part of like the last 6 years. So it's just like
hoops I had to jump through.
So it's basically now, hey, you have a problem with our company. Okay, I hope you can find the number to our headquarters.
Right?
Yeah.
I got the number for the headquarters after. I'm not going to say what the company is. I found the number for the headquarters after going on the website and emailing the customer support, who could not help me for the application part. So they sent me the number to the headquarters. That's how it worked. There is no easy way of getting the number to the headquarters.
I totally forgot that I got a school's T-shirt last session. I was my character sheet scrolled all the way down for some reason, so I saw like the last few things added to my inventory. So Daedalus just has a random T-shirt.
Oh yeah, because of the Blood Bowl, I think.
No, it's because Daedalus is too much of a good boy, and he turned down what was essentially 100 gold to give it back to Lost and Found in case someone was looking for it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That
Thing
hurts
the
me.
pouch.
Yeah, that hurts me because I needed that 100 gold, but my boy, he's too much of a good bean. I had to do it. But how about we start going around the horn and letting everybody know where they can find everyone else? Let's start with Zai.
Diddly do, everybody. You can find me here every other Saturday doing Saved by the Spell with these lovely folks. But when I'm not here, you can find me pretty much Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Fridays over on twitch.tv/Zymesite, where I'm actually making progress in Dark Souls. It took a year, but I'm doing it, and it's amazing. I feel powerful as fuck. Anyway, Wednesdays, Fridays, playing Resident Evil 4 Remake. This may or may not include drooling over Slim Fit T Leon. These things are not necessarily in correlation, but hey, fun game is fun, and I like pairing things while looking good while doing it. And yeah, that's pretty much where you can find me. Who's going next? Random choices. Bob, go!
Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Shadow Dancer Bob, Willie go.
Twitch and Twitter at XOilerWilly. I play randomizers. Mostly Zelda. I make music on YouTube and soon Ko-Fi. Krista, go.
Hi, I'm Spoiled Chestnut. You can find me at Spoiled Chestnut on Twitch and Twitter. I'm not streaming currently, but I'm working on a one-shot. Bear with me. lots of irons in the fire. Got to iron things out. Got to make assets. Got to make it look nice. Vaughn, go.
Well, hi, you've already found me here at twitch.tv/BurnoutVaughn. You can find me on YouTube and Twitter at BurnoutVaughn, where eventually I'll upload the very interesting duel stream we did after I get a handle on video editing sometime in the next, I don't know how many days. I have a new job. I'm trying to learn a new schedule. But once it is, you'll get to find out the joy of pineapple on pizza. And that is all I will say, because that is possibly the best free game I've ever found on Steam. And then we also get into the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, which, that game has no right to be as fun as it is, especially for being like a fucking meme game. But
Yeah.
yeah. And aside from that, there won't be a stream tomorrow because unfortunately Citric will be a-traveling. So I might just try to, again, learn to video edit so I can get two streams up on YouTube. So keep an eye out for that, and any updates on Cholta personality or what we have coming down the line for our Tuesdays while we're on our hiatus. Keep a look on our Twitter. Hey, CG, where can people not find you?
They can find me currently eating food. J Frost, why don't you shill all the things that I would shill?
You can find CG over on twitch.tv/fartingtart every Sunday for the War of the Shattered Sun campaign, where you will also find me as well, twitch.tv/jfrost747, and on Twitter, same username. Not a whole lot of streaming gonna be going on for me for a little while. I still need to figure some stuff out. I still need to get some stuff done. And also, life is just kind of going insane right now. I have a cat on my lap, and he is now leaving my lap, and you can also find us here over on twitch.tv/BurnoutVaughn every other Saturday for this lovely campaign where I get to have fun and a little bit of torture of my players. So, other than that, I believe that's it on my end. Who has not gone?
That would be everyone. So now it's time for us to play some of that lovely theme song created by our good boy Wiley. So I will take us away.
Eerily silent.
Nice
What good timing?
Wow.
What good timing?
Nice one.
Oh, God.
Well, J Frost, why don't you take us away?
Alright, everybody, come on. We're getting in the bus. We're gonna go to the zoo.
I am going to ride an elephant.
You do not ride the Loxodons.
I mean, if they
if
are
they
into
consent.
it, yeah, I was about to say.
What?
Free.
Phrasing?
Remember, Loxodons are a race, and they are part of this actual setting.
Yep.
An elephant may never forget, but goddamn do I want to forget what that fucking... Anyways.
I mean, you can't forget, we have at least 2 Loxodon NPCs.
Other things. Last time on Saved by the Spell, as our party managed to get some work done around campus and over on their jobs, they've also managed to begin club work and many other things. Our dear friend Salus here managed to finally gain a hold of a pet, a lovely little barnyard dragonette, thanks to the help of a certain mysterious gifter.
Totally mysterious.
Totally. I can't think of who could do such a thing. And of course, with many of our party trying to get their own goals accomplished, a little bit of relaxation and studying, preparing for the upcoming examination that is to begin. And with that, I'd like to take us back to where we need to be. And that, of course, being the lunchroom. Everybody was getting a nice, delicious meal. I don't need to go over all the food because I've already tormented people enough. And it's only 6:43 and I don't feel like making people hungry. So, how about we just enjoy the nice, loving tastiness of what's currently going on. I believe, and I want to make sure my notes are correct here, everybody was at lunch? Please correct me if I'm wrong.
I believe that was where we were at.
Alright.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure. Alrighty. Everybody here is currently enjoying the nice, supple food that has been prepared by the staff. And of course, I do believe we have a certain little friend currently also now attending. Primarily staying next to Salus's side. And we will start with the sound of munching coming from a backpack.
Whose backpack?
I would assume... Actually, let me ask you all this. Salus, did you bring your dragonette with you?
I mean, he's coming with me.
It will be coming from your backpack. He is currently eating.
I would say Daedalus probably doesn't even notice it. He's probably got the Dapplewing history book out, and he is currently trying to read about as many, older, connected figures to Strixhaven as possible.
Okay. Daedalus, if you would like, could you do me a favor and roll me a general, you know what, no, roll me a history, because you're reading a book.
Okie dokie. Oh, that nat 1 hurts.
Give me 1 second, I am going to, you know what, I'll let you roll the severity for this one. Please roll me a flat d20.
Okay. 5.
Oh, that's not great. Daedalus, as you begin perusing through your Dapplewing Manor book, you eventually come across a page that seems interesting. As you go reading into this chapter a little bit hard, you accidentally tear the book. Specifically, you tear about 5 pages.
Daedalus, completely unfazed, just goes, oh, this book needs better conditioning. Mending.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
Daedalus grew up breaking a lot of things by accident, so this is the first cantrip he ever learned.
You mend the book together.
Okay, well,
But I will say you don't really get a whole lot of information coming off of this.
This is going to be harder than I thought. Oh. Also, Salus, why is your backpack moving?
Oh, this is a new friend of mine. Cooper, come on out.
You all watch as slowly, coming out of the backpack, you see this barnyard dragonette's head with what appears to be some food. It's currently munching on a granola bar. Womp. Womp. Womp.
What is that?
It's
This
cute,
is-
isn't it?
Yeah. He is, a little gift from someone. Not sure who exactly, but apparently this mysterious gifted decided that old Salus could benefit from having a little companion. And we've spent most of the day together after, well, on top of doing the work at the stadium earlier.
It would be at this point, Cooper kind of emerges out of the bag, and now he's looking at everybody. Yep. Yep, yep.
Hey, little buddy, how you doing?
Yep. And he comes up to you, Belky, and he kind of looks at your plate.
I will offer him a piece of whatever it was that I got from the counter. I'm assuming some of the sauteed mushrooms or something like that.
He will happily take the mushrooms, and you watch him go.
I gave him
J-Frost?
stitches.
Yes.
Do any of us recognize this dragonette from before or no? When we were in the store asking about prices and stuff?
No, actually.
Okay.
In fact, none of you have really seen this dragonette. Cough, cough.
I mean, we saw
The
the
dragonette
monkey.
just... Yes, you saw Jeeves.
Okay.
Belky saw him earlier in the day.
Yeah, currently, Cooper is just looking at everyone and kind of going up to each of you and kind of like picking a small little crumb off of each of your plates, like food. And he just munches on it.
Apatis will give him a carrot. Aww, you're cute.
Careful, he's been eating all day. He's gonna get fat at this rate.
Well, you just gotta exercise him, right?
Daedalus is just, like, he's not being abrasive towards it, but given his history with animals in his family, he's just holding the book up high away from Cooper and just leaning back slightly.
Hold on one second, I need to roll for something here.
Why do you put these ideas in his head?
What do you mean?
Don't be shy. Remember what Sis taught you.
Last time Sis tried to teach me about animals, I was mauled by a raccoon.
Okay, but like,
Yeah,
reach out and pet him.
You still helped with the possum situation, so surely you learned something from Ariadne.
Hey, Daedalus.
Yeah?
Cooper is going to slide off the table and onto your lap and look up at you.
Nyeh. Daedalus will just instantly just do mage hands, just start tapping it on the shoulder, trying to get its attention away from him.
Let me see if it works. Roll me a persuasion. I wanted to actually do a comparison against Cooper.
17.
Alright, let me bring up... Let's see, Cooper. Alrighty, Cooper stats. Oh, I forgot he had that. Okay.
That's,
This ought to be fun. Let's see if he beats you. Matches you. He kind of looks up at the mage hand. He then looks over to you. Yep. And then he kind of just puts a paw on your chest. Yep, yep.
This is far more animal familiarity than I was prepared for in one day. First the owls, now this.
Oh, see, just stick out a hand gently and pet him.
what do you mean the owls?
Oh, Daedalus is very gingerly just like one finger like stroking behind like one of Cooper's frills. Oh, I went to the owlery and got a special situation set up to where only one owl will ever deliver to me, so that way I can trust it. His name's Fred.
Hey, Daedalus.
Yes.
Roll me an animal handling.
This will be hilarious. 10.
Cooper accepts it.
Well, I may no longer fully believe that the owls are the main source behind like some of the issues going on. I still don't necessarily trust all of them. So I went with just having a source with one that I could always trust. Salus and Goldblum helped. He'll say, hey, like gesturing with the book above his head, just like pointing at both of them while he's just again single finger stroking behind this ridge.
That we did. Hopefully it'll cut back on. Hopefully it'll cut back on Daedalus's, let's say, distrust.
By the way, Goldblum.
Yeah.
Cooper comes over to you. He looks up at you. Yeah. And he puts one of his little hands on a muffin that's on your plate.
I speak with animals. What is Cooper saying?
Yeah. Translated.
Wait,
Hello.
I reply in, in Cooper's language.
Yeah.
Dragonetese.
He then asks. Yep. Translation? Can I have your muffin?
Hand over the muffin.
It's good that he asked
Yep.
politely.
You hear, thank you. And then he just shoves the whole muffin in his mouth.
Well mannered. I say in common.
You then watch Cooper immediately kind of back up and go,
Oh, no. I know that look. Guys. Ariad needs backup.
Wow, what's going on?
Daedalus is already under the table.
Backing up.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try and like.
Is he choking? Shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if he's okay. I guess.
roll me
try
an
to-
animal handling.
Didn't he is
19.
Alright. I'm going to say this right now.
Hmm.
Salus. He is preparing to launch something out of his mouth. You instinctively pick him up, aim him up at the ceiling, and squeeze. The muffin gets shot out. Wah!
And this is why you chew.
Daedalus peeks out from under the table. I assumed he had some kind of gizzard.
Does that mean we need like rocks to give him or something?
I mean, rocks typically help, but normally they at least have something already inside part of the gizzard that will already start grinding. You probably need to feed him sand.
I do know he likes mushrooms. Not sure about sand though.
Well,
Calling it. Was there
sand
anything?
seems like it'd be a little, coarse, but not effective at breaking things down.
I mean,
And it just gets everywhere.
Yeah,
does-
it does.
he also regularly shoots the stuff out, so I don't know. That might be something in his something we do actually need to do.
Maybe I shouldn't eat the entire muffin. That was my bad.
You then watch Cooper go after the muffin.
Okay, no.
I dip the muffin in some sort of drink or beverage. Make it easier to eat.
You want to make a muffin smoothie?
He wants to
Well,
just,
I mean-
make it easier to chew.
Yeah, so
Oh.
it doesn't choke again.
Oh yeah, you can easily break apart the muffin. You go
I do
give it
that.
little pieces?
Yeah.
Cooper will take it kind of like how like a hamster, what is it? Is it a hamster or a squirrel?
What?
Chipmunk.
Yeah, like a hamster, kind of like just taking it and just goes.
That's most rodents in general.
Just eats it. You then watch as Cooper comes off the table and goes back over to the bag and just goes in.
Yeah. A little, just enough to say hi and nibble on everyone's food, eh?
Yep.
Well, be careful. You don't want to start any lasting grudges with this group. We're probably going to see them for quite a while.
By the way, Salus, what's your passive perception?
19.
Okay. You're also gonna... You, Salus, will hear this. Cheese. Cheese. Gotta find cheese. 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 Cheese.
Oh no.
Cheese.
I think we might have a mouse nearby.
Cheese.
A
Can I look
mouse?
for this mouse?
With your passive perception, it's not even gonna matter for you, my guy. It's...
All right.
The mouse is literally like 2 tables behind you.
Yeah, he's a couple
Cheese.
tables back.
Cheese. Cheese. Cheese.
Anybody
really
have a
looking-
mage hand?
Daedalus
What-
raises hand and mage hand.
Can you maybe catch that mouse?
Is the table
Why?
within
Just-
60 feet?
I mean, it's only 2 tables away, so that's like 30 feet.
Yeah, Daedalus will just reach over, let it hover above the mouse, then bring it down slowly and just like a crane claw, boink.
You all hear high-pitched squeaking. Salus, you hear bloody screaming of murder. Just this
Me too.
Ah! Ah!
Because I have to speak with the animals on.
Ah! Oh
This is
god, there's
looking
2 of you
at-
that hears. Ah!
Yeah.
Ah!
10 minutes.
Iapetus is looking at Goldblum like, okay, I understand why he understands it. How did you know there was a mouse, Salus?
I'll get to that in a little bit, alright? For the moment, I've currently got what sounds like a sailor rap battle going on behind me.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Listen, either put it outside or feed it to Cooper. Like, one way or the other.
I heard you're not supposed to live feed.
Let's not feed to Koopa. He's already had a muffin, as many mushrooms as he wants, and like a little carrot.
Okay, but it'd be more natural food than a muffin. You have to admit that much.
Wait. Why are we trying to feed the mouse anyway? Why not just put him down and let him go?
That's why I
The
said
mouse
let him
is
go
screaming
outside.
Louder.
Can we? All right.
It's very distressed. Please stop.
What?
Make it
Yeah,
stop.
can we just take him out, please?
Daedalus will move
It's
closer
screaming.
so that way he can move his mage hand farther, just open a window, set mouse on ground outside, let go. This mouse has lived through the equivalent of an alien abduction.
Listen,
Can't take it anymore. Flies out the window.
It
honestly,
flies.
that is. Here's the thing. That is probably the most like Chad mouse to ever exist, hanging out in the school with all of the owls flying about.
God, true.
I mean,
It's
last
not
session
very
literally had another one literally get picked up by a hawk.
Yeah.
The mouse currently has flung itself out the window, which is
I
not too high because it's literally, you're on ground floor.
I mean, I
Mm.
literally said I opened the window and I just set the mouse outside with mage hand, so it's just in the grass.
Yeah, so now it's running away.
Thank you. I did not know that animals knew that many swear words. That's more swear words than I know.
I didn't know you
Yes.
were a druid.
I'm not. This is a nice little benefit of my pal Koopa here. At least, I think that's the case.
Do. Detect magic. Do I see any form of divination magic. Or, actually, let me just check what the spell gives off. Yeah, divination.
Nope.
Nope, it's not coming from him. Or you.
Well, admittedly, I don't think it's so much a spell being cast.
I mean, I can see all magic. That's actually how I discovered time magic. Oh yeah, I can tell you guys that now.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, yeah, I started applying some of the stuff I figured out from the Rod of Shifting, and, well, long story short, I learned how to do time magic.
Huh.
Yeah, I didn't tell anyone at first because I was afraid it was illegal because only Naylock can do it, so I had to go ask Professor Diana, but she said it was fine.
Well, also that ends well, I guess.
Yeah, I still need to
Someone's
test out
been a
the
busy bee.
I still need to test out the spells on actual living targets.
What, like time stop?
Oh, no, I can't do that one yet. That one would involve, like, actively, like, spraying transmutation over an entire plane. Though I can slow down up to about 6 people, in theory. Speeding people up is much harder, though. That I can only do to, like, what, about 1 person at a time, at least with my level of magic.
But, so why did you think that this was illegal?
To be fair, the typical common sense rules about magic are kind of weird here. Like, we have a necromancy department. But again, like, the only person I've ever seen who has any form of time magic is Professor Naylock, and he doesn't seem to like to share things.
You don't say.
I do say. That's why I did.
No, Specs, it's an expression, my guy.
This feels familiar.
Sorry, I leaned a
You've
little
literally
too far.
had this before.
I leaned a little bit too much into Goblin there. But yeah, I mean, considering, again, like, so few instances I've been able to find about anything involving time magic, couldn't find anything in the library about it, I just kind of oopsed into it, like when we oops the entire, universe, and he just kind of gestures to everything.
That's impressive yet horrifying.
True. Then there's also the spell I created, but we already tested that. Should I be concerned about that roll?
Don't worry about it.
Concern.
Yeah. But, well, I'm gonna go check on my job. Salas, do you mind if I come by your room later? I might need your help with some history stuff.
I suppose. I guess.
I mean,
What are you thinking about?
well, I had to look up a bunch of things regarding certain cultures, as well as, an interesting lead I have about Strixhaven history, but I'm having to do that mostly on my own. He holds up the Book of the Dapplewing History.
Oh,
Right.
that reminds me. So, Lucy, I found out about the librarian.
What'd you find?
So, Record Keeper Gertrude mentioned that the Grand Librarian actually resides on an area above the Biblioplex that's like several levels up. I didn't even know this place had more than like the 2 or 3 levels we saw. But apparently, Grand Librarian is 50 levels up, and there's an additional other like levels after that, but you need special access to get up there. So, I mean, they're available to talk to if we can get security clearance after the 50th level.
Daedalus thinks to himself, I might have an in, but we'll have to wait.
Gotcha. And I might be able to get one as well. I can swing by the museum and see if they can possibly if they know how to increase my clearance at all, so that I can speak with them.
True. I also need to see about finding a way of masking things. It seems like my magic aura isn't as powerful as I was hoping it'd be.
What do you mean?
Oh, well, you know that thing that I do whenever we need to hide something from people?
Yeah?
Well, that can only do stuff for so long, and I have to keep wasting a spell to do it every day. Whereas another spell, I was hoping if I could learn it, I could start enchanting things, so that way they just can't be picked up at all.
Oh, okay. Whew. For a second, I thought you were gonna say something like you had cast it on something and then it faded and someone found it.
I mean, not yet. Though,
Sweats.
here's a good question that we all constantly avoided. Is Indare around?
And there, are you around, my good sir, or are you just chilling back at your room, enjoying some peace?
I imagine that he came down with everybody. He's just been focused on something.
Well,
Alrighty.
well, Daedalus will walk up and be like, Indare, I might need your help, inscribing a spell and enchanting a certain area. Would you be up for that if I can find the spell?
Maybe. It depends on what you need.
Oh, only about, say, a drawer's worth.
I'm more of a making magic items kind of guy. Not exactly like putting up defensive like runes and things like that.
I mean, you did pretty well with all the stuff that we were putting together for your display back a few weeks ago. It's pretty similar to what I think we managed to do with the goblet, but it's with a higher level spell, so I would need someone's help because I'm not really good with... He'll just show his hands, artifice, and enchanting.
I can take a look at it.
Alright, great. Well, I need to first get a copy of the spell. I think I might have found a lead on it, but it's a higher level spell. I'm still getting used to all these third level spells. Ugh.
I got you. It's kind of neat how you can just find a spell and then start using it.
Well, it takes a lot of trial and error, actually. I'm just gifted because I have a certain innate ability for formulaic magic. It's why my matrix works so well.
Well, how'd you end up being so good?
Trial and error. Like my, 1 second here as I pull up something. I hate that it always goes right to the bottom of the page. Just a sec. Oh yeah, it's like what my father always says. Oh no, my grandfather always said. If you're working up a sweat, you're either doing something right or it's just hot out. Either way, you should bring a towel. So...
Hey, Salus.
Hi.
You feel a tug on your leg.
I look down.
It's Cooper.
Hi,
And he's
Cooper.
got something in his mouth.
What did he munch?
You see a wooden leg.
Oh no.
Could you specify as in a prosthetic wooden leg or like a table leg?
Yes.
You want the answer to that? I'll give it to you right now. It's a prosthetic.
Oh no.
Salus just looks down to Cooper. Well, I think I've learned something as a pet owner today.
Yeah, what's that?
He's just going to plop Cooper back up on the table with the wooden leg in his mouth. I think we need to go find someone.
I say to Cooper in Yoshi language that you shouldn't steal from people, especially from their bodies.
What? What? You can't even make out because he's got this entire leg in his mouth.
Which is impressive because he's only the size of a cat.
It's a thin one leg.
I try to gently retrieve the leg.
Roll me a animal handling, because I will actually do a comparison against you.
Uh-oh.
It's fine. 21.
21.
Who needs proficiency?
Alright, let me see how Cooper does, because he is going to actually go against you.
Rolls
He's
a 22.
going to use his strength against you. You yank it out of his mouth, and he's just like, "Aw." Yeah.
No toy. Body.
Okay. I think I need to go find someone, somewhere, and probably apologize to them.
Oh,
Do you need some help?
Yeah, I figure I could use someone who can talk to people better than I can.
Yeah, no worries. I got you covered, Sully.
Goldblum,
Alright.
could you ask Cooper where he took it from?
Oh yeah, I can do that. Where did you
'Cause-
get this?
Because he could show you.
Do you ask Cooper where he got this
Yeah. I ask in Yoshi.
He replies back, "Nyop, nyop, 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 nyop." And what you basically hear is, I found it over by a table.
Great. That tells us everything we need to know. Fantastic.
Well, actually, do you want to... Oh, wait, so no, that wouldn't work. I mean, it would just tell me where the leg already is. I can't find the owner. Daedalus was about to cast Locate Object.
Yeah, no.
Alright, can I roll a perception to see if I can perhaps find someone with a prosthetic leg missing?
Oh, by all means.
23.
You currently see a druid hobbling around,
Oh, no.
utilizing their quarterstaff
Oh,
as an impromptu
no.
crutch. And you notice that the other leg is wooden as well.
Oh. Salis is going to look down to Cooper, pick him up, and put him under his arm. And going to look on over to Belky. I think we have our offended Poggy, and he's going to nod in the direction of the druid.
Yeah, that looks like it.
Come on. Let's go return it.
Aww.
So I assume we just walk on over.
Yeah. Bring the leg over.
Excuse me, how did you get my leg?
We found it, man. I saw somebody's familiar, like, ran off with it. We managed to poof it. It's alright.
Dude.
I know. Some people really need to take better care of their pets.
Just wanted my leg.
Yeah.
Well,
Have you
here.
thought about maybe, like, druid crafting it to you?
I can't do that.
You're a druid and you can't do that? My guy.
Bro. And he kind of just looks down at his leg and he's like, how do you think I got these legs?
I wasn't gonna ask, that's not really my place, but, like... I'm
Also,
sorry,
not
man.
all druids can do that. Shake the eyes.
Really? Belky looks confused and surprised. What do you mean all druids can't do that? I thought that's like Druid 101 or something.
Well, we all learn in different ways.
Huh. Well, color me surprised, I guess. But yeah, like I said, we poofed the familiar, so it's gone, as far as I'm aware.
Well, thanks. Kind of takes the leg and he attaches it back to his leg. His nub.
Nub, nub.
Thanks. Yep. Yep. And you just see him kind of walk off. And then you just hear him mumbling. It's the 8th time this fucking week.
Poor guy.
Aw. You should probably
Poor
like
bastard.
tie it onto you or something.
I mean, most
May as
strap.
well!
Oh man, that's gotta be terrible. He can't use metals or plastics to get a prosthetic.
He's gonna have
Yeah.
to find some all-natural glue.
Poor buddy.
I mean, you typically
Quick,
don't
someone
wanna
call the
actually-
horse factory.
You typically don't actually want to keep prosthetics attached at all times. It creates issues. So that's actually better for them. But either way, Daedalus will be like, well, if any of you need me, I'll be back in my room in about an hour. And Daedalus starts walking away.
Okay, see you later.
Well, that was a little odd. I suppose Specs is just kind of like that, though, isn't he?
Yep.
Now, what do we do with you, little fella? Causing trouble. Are you laughing?
Translation.
Translation. Feed me more mushrooms.
Oh, your boy's hungry.
How is he still hungry?
And in translation, it just replies, yes.
Yeah, all right. So,
Yes.
hey, Sully, why don't we hit the cafeteria, like, lunch line again?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright. Let's go see if they got anything sauteed.
You guys will hit the cafeteria lunch line again. You managed to scoop up a lot more mushrooms because your boy, Cooper, is very hungry. And he begins to munch on them in your bag. And I do believe that as the lunch bell begins to ring and lunch comes to an end, everyone will be free to go back to their respective areas that they wish to go.
Well, is there something that we have to do?
Not really. Not for today. Unless you're wanting to go to that one game later on tonight.
Game?
Actually, about to ask about that. Above game, did we see what time the Blood Bowl game starts, or is that something I just go find out about?
You could go find that out easily. I'm not even going to make you roll a check for that. The game itself is going to be at around... within a 4-hour time period span.
Okay.
Usually it's 4 hours for everybody to get to the stadium and in and it packed. And from there, everything turns out to be pretty good.
Okay, so basically the game starts in about 4 hours, or it takes 4 hours total to like actually get there.
It takes 4 hours basically for the entire area to be filled up.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I think I'm probably gonna go get maybe a little bit of, studying in before I head on over to the Blood Bowl game, if anyone wants to come along.
Yeah, I suppose. Sure, why not?
Oh, wow. I usually don't hear you that sullen about going out away from the school.
Oh, so I thought it was here on campus. Is it, like...
It is here on campus.
Yeah.
It is, but like not having to do school stuff.
I mean, listen, hey, I'm trying to get some more gigs with Antimony and the band, but like I don't mind. Sports isn't really my thing, so like I thought it was, it'd be fun to hang out with you. I like you, Red. You're pretty cool.
Aw. Well,
That's alert! Alert!
alert! Alert! The
This is not the
possible,
time for shipping people. God damn it!
I was
the
gonna say,
possible bard
Well,
might
that's
be saying things.
that's the flirting police. Sorry, that's illegal.
Screw the rules.
Wait, we came as soon as we heard there was hand holding.
You degenerate.
Phrasing.
Off to the gulag.
Well,
Shut the fuck up and take this inspiration.
anyway.
You
Yeah.
absolute shitlord.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, sure, I don't mind. The more the merrier. And if anything, if you and Antimony have any flyers, it'd be a perfectly good chance to maybe post some things up there.
I mean, yeah, we got something.
Fuck.
Looks
we should
around,
have.
is anyone else showing up? And I guess if I wanted to see if people have left, do I have to roll something?
Not really. In fact, I'll probably say this. If any of you want to go to the game, let me know right now who all will be going. And if any of you are wanting to just stay behind and study, let me all know.
I will join you in watching violence.
Alright.
I'm going to the game, and I'm going to be selling fairy floss at the game in
Oh,
the
God.
school's
I
colors.
saw
Amazing.
that. And I'm looking forward to seeing that absolute fun.
If she has time, she'll sneak in a little bit of studying. But other than that, yeah, she'd like to check out the game. Maybe pick up like a little thing of merch or something if it's cheap, like a scarf or something.
Okay.
Well, y'all, that sounds like a wonderful time for y'all. Hope you enjoy it. I'm going back to do some studying on my own.
You take care, man.
You're not gonna come along?
No,
Steal
I'm
more
all
legs.
right.
Aw.
In the most human way possible, she puppy eyes. No silence, just puppy eyes.
Excalibur face. Down.
Skulky leans over. Peer pressure.
You hush. You hush.
Charisma 19.
Ooh! I will say,
Puppy eye.
if you wish to, no. Oh, poor buddy.
I'm not going to That's Final. Smash cut.
I can roll a charisma if you want.
No.
No,
I
let
think
the
we know what
wizard
Pals
have
is doing.
this. Let the wizard have this high charisma moment.
The best puppy eyes in existence.
I got another confession to make.
Those are lethal. I hope you know that those are lethal weapons. I'm gonna have to draft some kind of treaty against them. Fine.
I know.
One of these days I'll do studying.
One of. Not now.
Not now.
So then, yeah, gonna go find some merch for the game.
Alrighty.
So should
It will. Oh, go ahead.
So is this a bad time to mention that Daedalus is about to start breaking and entering?
Oh no!
No, in fact, I feel like this is actually going to be a great time.
So Daedalus is heading back over to the Silver Quill campus, specifically back towards Professor Naylock's office.
Oh boy!
Great.
Oh, I am looking forward to this. You know what? We will actually cut to you, Daedalus, for this.
Well, luckily, they've already seen him there, and he's just going to walk in like he already knows where he's going and has an appointment. So he's just going to walk up to where Naylock's office is, and then, while no one's around, he is going to look through the keyhole that you confirmed was there for his door, and cast Unseen Servant, using as a ritual. And so, once he's done casting it, he'll have the Unseen Servant open the door.
The door opens.
Alright, he will step in, close the door, pull out a sheet of paper, and then start writing a note that will read, "Dear Professor Naylock, I got your message. I will do my best. For doing this, though, I would like some help in reaching the 50th level of the Biblioplex. I have to have a meeting with the Grand Librarian who is hard to see. So please, if you could make this, if you could help me with this, I'd be most indebted to you." And he will leave that note, relock the door, and then walk back outside. And then be like, "Okay, now I need to go find Salus." And he'll head to Salus's dorm.
Aww. It will not take you that long to find Salus.
True, but I also want to point out, Daedalus will not think of this, but he is basically now extorting the person who basically just asked him to hold on to a game-changing magical device. I imagine he also just placed the paper directly over where the orb used to sit on his desk.
The orb's still there.
Oh, then he would just slightly move the orb, then use it as a paperweight to hold down the note. He's not going back there. He doesn't know what goes on in that realm.
How are you touching the orb, mind you?
Oh, okay. Give me a second. I have to roll something myself here. Odds he's smart. Evens he's not. Okay, he is going to Mage Hand to slightly roll it a little. Put the note down, then Mage Hand the orb back into spot over the note. And hope that doesn't trigger it.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Oh, phew. I'm going to need to start figuring out how that planar magic works. I'm starting to figure out how space magic in general works with time magic, but that's a whole different thing. Man, is this how you become a dual major? I don't know. Oh well, I need to go talk to Salus. Need to figure out stuff about this sarcophagus. And he just walks out, locks the door behind him, closes the door, and he'll head back to Salus's dorm. Where, if Salus is not there, he's going to do the same thing to get in.
Salus would be there. In fact, Salus would have gotten there exactly 5 minutes before you showed up, so that the moment that you knock, he has just sat down.
But he only knocks once. He learns. Salus!
Oh, hell! He's gonna get up and open the door. That's right, he wanted to talk to me, Daedalus.
Yes. So, I've been studying a few things. Specifically, like, he pulls out the book on the Dappling thing. I've been trying to find out more about the history of Strixhaven, because I think that might have something to do with all the stuff that we've been having to run into lately. And he'll set that down. But I'm having a hard time, because it's very, very boring. Like, I don't really care about, What was his military title? I forget.
Captain.
I don't really care about Captain Dappling himself. I'm just trying to find and correlate all the different, important figures from Strixhaven's past. Set down. I'm also having to look up various things about sarcophaguses, and since I've remembered that you said that your parents were archaeologists, and that's how you got into history, I thought you might be able to help me. And he'll set down the other book. I believe it was the Eastern book on sarcophaguses that had basically anything relevant for me.
He will take a look at the book on sarcophagi.
You look at the book on sarcophagi, and you notice it's a lot of fucking information. Would you like to read into it?
I will attempt, yes.
Roll me a history check.
Can I give him advantage by pointing out the stuff that Daedalus already saw?
I will say, as much as I want to say yes, I would rather him just make this as this is just Salus's own,
Okay.
as he's getting a come through.
That's an 11.
You're getting a lot of information concerning the eastern lands of the burials, traditions, sarcophagi, and how the dead are processed, handled, and, mostly caretaken.
Traditional burial rites, final places of resting, chambers to transition into the next life. What are you looking for in particular?
Well, I'm more trying to find out the significance of, like, why sarcophagus look the way they do. Like, specifically, there's a lot of different ones, and he'll just show, like, a few different ones near the back that have designs. And then he'll try to, like, do you have some paper I could use? I really should learn some illusion spells, but I can't. I have been too busy.
He just pulls out a sheet from, like, nowhere. Actually, I like to think that Cooper shows up with a paper in his mouth. It's like, oh, well, there you go.
Okay, I'll draw around the drool. Do I have to do any checks to try to make a representation of the sarcophagus that's currently in his drawer back in his room?
Performance.
Oh boy, he's great at this. Okay, 19.
Apparently you are.
Apparently you are! Yeah, you basically draw from memory.
Now the question is, does this ring a bell for me in particular in any way, shape, or form? Either from what I've read or from past experiences?
As far as you look into, you've not seen anything like this. I
This
would
one's
say,
a little
please roll me a history with disadvantage.
17.
Let's see how I can flavor this. I will say it's not familiar to you, but the material looks to be jade, so it definitely is of the eastern lands. And from what your family once kind of gathered up, usually jade is an impressively decent material when it comes to magical resonance. Basically,
Honestly,
it keeps the magic, like, in a well-contained loop.
Honestly, I think you're approaching about this the wrong way. It's not the design that's important, it's the material.
Oh?
Jade, right?
Yes. At least the one I've heard about.
Jade is known as a bit of a kind of like a magic sponge. It can kind of take in and absorb magic for long periods of time. So if a sarcophagus is made of the thing,
Didn't know that, but then again, jade is not native to any of the places where my family has mining holdings.
it is definitely on the more eastern side of things. But that being said, I do think that you might want to approach this thinking about the element in particular used.
This only gives me more questions than anything, but still, thank you, Salus. If I find out anything interesting about the history of the school, I'll be sure to let you know, but I'm still very much in the dark on this. Though, I'm more mad that the owls are still around. At least connect the things.
Listen, just let the one that we picked out, that can be your only point of contact for a bit. And then I'm sure that the owls and all the problems with the owls are going to be solved in your own way, in their own special way.
Daedalus, I'll put it this way. If you want insight Daedalus, you can right now.
Sure. 17?
You can tell.
Love that number.
Yeah, you can see that Daedalus very much feels like he wants to say or add something, but then doesn't. But you can feel like he is holding something back, and he'll be like, "Things aren't as simple as they used to be." Okay. Thanks a lot, Salus. I'm gonna head back to my room. I've got a lot of stuff to look into.
Squinting intensifies, but he lets him go.
And Daedalus will head back to his room and start trying to figure out, like, if anything, he'll be switching between reading through the book on Strixhaven's history, the Dapplewing stuff, or also just looking at the sarcophagus. Not trying to open it or do anything else, because he still is being trusted with this thing, but he's going to try to figure out as much as he can just from looking at it.
Of course. It's just... looking at this thing to you, Daedalus, is just kind of... it's kind of a little aggravating. Especially considering the fact that you look at this thing and you're just like... I hate the fact that I can't tell what the purpose is.
Yeah, I figured Daedalus would just be, like, tracing it with his hands, occasionally, like, bringing up Detect Magic, just seeing that's vaguely magical, because I think that's what you told me before.
Correct.
Yeah, and he'll look at, be like, wait a second, this thing I didn't ask last time, and I should have. Does this have the same indistinct magic that we saw with the goo with both the Mimic and the frogs?
No. This is chronomantic magic.
Okay, so it's basically just a different form of green.
Mm-hmm.
Which
What
has to
you
be
can-
super annoying looking at something that's already jade.
Basically, and I'll give this to you if you would like to kind of use a detect magic on this.
Of course, that's literally Daedalus' go-to for anything he doesn't understand.
The chronomatic magic being used for this primarily is, well, stasis, almost.
Daedalus will sit there and just start making notes, and again, as I said, he converted the owl conspiracy board, or at least the backside of it, to being a watcher/sarcophagus conspiracy board, and he just starts making notes and adding it to it. And anytime he hears someone approach outside of his room, he immediately switches back around to the owl side.
Okay.
But
Is
yeah, if
there
you
anything else you would like to do?
like I said, he would also be like flipping through like the history book, but unless you want me to roll another history, you can switch over to the game with everybody else.
Understandable. For you, Daedalus, we will switch over. Just for right now. Everybody else, you all get your stuff ready. You all get some swag. We will transition over to the map. Give me 1 second. Do forgive me as I am trying to bring up this map. It is a lot of energy.
Oh no, it got very quiet once the music cut out, so I wanted to make sure that my connection didn't falter.
Oh, you're fine. Okay. There we go. So, let us transition everybody to this map. There we go.
I love that the dice seem how to be like the opposing teams, because they just appeared at both sides of the openings.
Yeah, you're telling me. So, with that, allow me to put on a roaring crowd. This will be a little bit of a repeat, but... Everybody is just having a good time with this.
Nice.
You will all be getting your seats, and there, you're wanting to sell your delicious food. Correct?
Indeed, I am selling fairy floss in our school's colors, and I am also selling prestidigitaments for the first few rows, the folks that are in the splash zone.
Oh boy, are we gonna have fun with this one. I would ask that you please roll me a performance first.
That's an 8.
Alright. I will say you will be able to roll a persuasion, but it will be a disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Would you like me to roll that now?
Yes, please.
That's a 22.
You've got some curious side eyes here and there, and everybody's kind of like, I don't know, but you know, eventually you kind of persuade them, and and they actually are looking pretty happy at the product you're bringing to them. So,
The fairy floss acts as fairy fire for 1 minute in the colors of the school, and prestidigiments cast prestidigitation on the person. So, like any kind of blood, gore, viscera from the blood bowl in the splash zone would be instantly cleared off.
of course.
And of course, I'm using arcane tinkering to make myself smell of these various delectable sweets to make people's mouths water.
The food is absolutely making everyone having a good time. I'm going to say, with this, you know what? I'm going to do you a favor. Because of how big the stadium is, I'm going to roll a singular D100.
It's on tight.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Bless you.
I didn't
Bless
get
you.
to it in time.
That-
Actually, no, I'm not even going to do the D100. Roll me 3D10.
It's on tight.
You.
Sorry.
You're good.
That's an 8.
Alright. So, I'm going to say you're going to be making 80 gold pieces off of this.
All right. And for just to make everything clear, I'm using the handy haversack to transport additional bags of fairy floss and so on and so forth, so that as I'm walking, I've got plenty of supply on me.
Nice. Very nice. Everybody's having a good time. You see people are cheering on, people are munching well into these little bits of food, and you swear that, like, some people are actually, like, kind of going and dipping some of this into even sweeter things, just to kind of give it that extra rush. People are getting sugar highs.
Oh no.
And with that, we will start to see the players take the field. On this side, right here, your team coming out. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, way too big.
Listen, sometimes you just gotta have a really big center.
6. 7. 7 of Strixhaven's very own best will be taking the field. They immediately begin to work themselves into a position. Everyone is cheering them on. The beating of drums, the beating of chests. And for those of you that recognize, Salus. You recognize the one who's standing back here as the one that was kind of getting up in your grill.
He does him a squint and marks him, like, marks his number, marks his face.
On the other side, you see the enemy team taken forward. You hear booing, you hear cheering, and you hear one of them kind of yell up, "Fuck all of you," as loud as he can.
Couple questions for you, Frost.
Yes.
From the quote-unquote splash zone of section of the crowd, how far is the quote-unquote splash zone from the field?
Splash zone is about approximately 20 feet high from ground floor to where the first front row seats are.
20 feet high, but how far out from the field?
Approximately, I'd say 5 feet, 10 feet.
Are there how to word this? Is there like warding to say keep spells from the outside from going in?
If you're looking to cheat on this, I'm going to give you this right now. Sitting across, there is, over on this side, you will notice Professor Morg, Professor Diane, on this side, you'll notice some individuals who happen to be more... They don't seemingly wear Strixhaven attire, like teaching attire. You can only assume they're from another school. And sitting right here, you'll see a goblin wearing a black and white striped shirt, with a black and white striped hat, with a metal whistle, currently perched up looking over everything.
Follow-up question, is healing considered cheating?
Healing is not considered cheating.
Okay.
In fact, healing is kind of a necessary thing when you're playing a sport where bones are regularly broken.
Additional follow-up question. I know that Yavnesh is a part of the Silk Ball team. Is he also a part of the Blood Bowl team?
Unfortunately, he is not.
Cool.
But other than that, you will notice something unique, though. If you do me a favor and roll me a perception check.
Okay, dope. Nat 20.
Hey.
You'll notice that as the opposing team was coming out, you notice a gigantic wooden crate being rolled by the door of their side. Almost
Does the crate have air holes in it?
Mm-hmm. It's got air holes.
Then I will give you a heads up on my side, at least for modus operandi during the game.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime that a notably wounded Strixhaven player comes within 60 feet of me, I'm going to use spell slots for Healing Word.
Alrighty. It will also be at this time, everyone will hear a blaring horn go off, with the goblinoid kind of looking at everyone and going, "Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, to the first annual Strixhaven Blood Bowl competition. The season is in, and we are joined by the lovely members of this school, as well as the members of the Archwind Academy. Refereeing is, of course, Sir Boblin. Fifth of his name, 258,000th of his referee.
So what you're saying is the referee is Boblin the Goblin.
Yeah, I am.
I mean, with the being fifth of his name, it sounds like pretty noble, so he's Boblin the Noblin Goblin.
Boblin the Noblin Goblin. Fifth of his name, but 258,000th of his referee.
Well, what about Roblin?
He died last season.
Rip.
Oof.
Yeah,
First half.
that's what happens when you play against the demon team.
Unfortunate.
We'll then all see a bunch of these weird kind of devices be wheeled out from these windows that are making surrounding areas. You'll notice that they're all looking at this field. And on them they say, Broadcom.
Broadcom?
Broadcom. And I will type that up.
Ugh.
As soon as these devices are wheeled out and are now watching over, the horn goes off. The two captains make their way towards the center. A coin is tossed from the referee's stand down into the pit. It lands heads. Strixhaven will begin taking the ball. They set up, and you watch as your school's team begins this kind of bullhorn formation. Whereas the opposite team moves in for a spear point formation. And the game begins. Now, I will be doing this as somewhat of a modified combat scenario. So please bear with me, because you all will have the ability to influence this game. We'll make sure that rounds do not last too long. And you can influence this game simply by this. Cheering or jeering. If you cheer, you give your team inspiration. If you jeer, you can give the enemy team a debuff to their rolls. Simply put, you can influence how this game's being outcomed, so long as you cheer or jeer. We'll start off with Strixhaven. You watch as your team immediately begins moving forward. And do forgive, as the map was a little bit wonky trying to get this thing set up. Team moves up. Ball is carried. That will be their turn. Archwind will stay in formation. It is now the party's turn. What would you like to do?
Vote? So do we have just one option, all of us together, or?
No. Everyone can make their own.
Oh. Skywrite, go Team Strixhaven.
Okay.
For some reason, I still have that prepared.
Hey, I don't see a problem with that. Alright, that is Gold Bloom. Anybody else?
Let's see. Can I say I brought my base axe with me and cast Bardic Inspiration on the guy who's trying to get the ball first? Just loudly playing.
Of course. I will say this, just to make sure that your axe isn't being used for malicious intensive purposes. They put basically the equivalent of pool noodles on the blades.
Are you fucking serious? Alright, fine. Yeah, alright, sure. Why not?
Alright, and you wish to play for your team?
Yes.
Roll me a performance.
You got it, boss. 21.
Alright. They will be getting a additional D6 for their roll.
Nice.
So, they'll be getting that. Anyone else? We still have Salus. We still have Ender. We still have Iapetus.
What's our school team's name?
Yes.
The Strixhaven Slaughterers.
Okay. So then I guess you'll hear Iapetus completely out of character. Let's go! Slow!
Alright. additional d6 added on. What about you, dear and dare? Anything else? Or what about you, Salus?
You got anything, CG?
If Salus had a smartphone, he'd be scrolling through it right now.
You do have Cooper.
How
If
is
Salus
Cooper like
had
a smartphone?
he'd be scrolling through it right now.
All right.
Indare is going to be boosting Strixhaven this turn by the use of the colorful lighting of the fairy floss amongst the crowd.
Okay. So, your team will have an additional 3d6. Alright. Strixhaven goes. Okay. Not so great. Ooh. Uh-huh. Okay. Good news. Your team pass got at least two good things happening to them. You watch as one begins mobilizing up here. These two go over to here. And this one comes up here. This one comes up here. This one makes a blitz play. And that's them. Archwind goes in, and now I gotta roll for them. Ooh, that's not good. Archwind goes into a brawl against this one. This guy goes into a brawl against this one. Brawl. Brawl. This one goes for a flank. This one goes for a run into the center line. This one goes in here. We now move to the party. You see that one guy's going to be engaging in the ball carrier, who I will give a marker to for whoever has the ball. And it'll be simple. Give him that symbol. Anything you want to do, now would be the time.
I try to stir the crowd into cheering like the school's like theme, or like you know, some like how they do in the UK, how they've got like some kind of cheer for every situation that usually insults the team that they're fighting as they're doing it.
I actually
Are
want a
you going-
specific one.
Arch farts.
If you can give me one, give me a specific one. Like, say it out loud, and I will take this.
Yeah, fucking like I know I know soccer hooligan nonsense. I don't know. I'm not a sports person. I don't know these things.
Well, the other team's arch win. Why don't we just call them arch farts?
God fuck.
That's the best I got.
God damn it, Wiley. I like that one.
Arch farts.
I mean, my favorite soccer chant is from England versus Germany, which is just, if you won the war, stand up.
Fuck.
Most of the chants I know are from like cheer squads and step squads.
God damn it.
Let's see.
Or fart wind.
Well, so we're the what's ours? So we're the
Strixhaven
slaughterers.
Slaughterers versus the Archwind Archdukes.
Versus what?
Archwind Archdukes.
All right.
Or like Archdeuce. I don't know. Archdouche.
Okay, give me like 5 minutes and I will come up with one. So y'all go ahead. I'm gonna make an awful chant.
By all means. Anybody want to do anything?
Concentration. I'm just gonna healing word whoever on our team looks the most
Alright.
fucked up.
Okay.
Mark down that slot. Because we should be within 60 feet. I think.
Yeah.
Like if we're on the sides. Oh.
Just be glad the person who knows slow isn't here. Otherwise, this would be a very easy game. May just want to go ahead. Sounds like nobody else has got any plans for this round.
Oh no, I've got a plan. I'm waiting for my turn.
I mean, it's up to you. Right now, what would you like to do, Ender?
I'm
It's party's turn.
I'm heckling the flanker.
Okay. Left or right side flank?
Left side flank.
Okay.
And
how you
Dare
heckling
yells
them?
out. You fell off, bro. Your tackles are so bad it looks like they were practiced at a geriatric clinic. Your plays are so bad I want to pluck out my damn eyeballs with melon ballers.
Jesus fucking Christ! Okay. You know, I'm not
Can't
even
believe
gonna
in
make you
Dare.
roll a performance. That's just brutal. This guy's getting a -3 on his roll.
Meanwhile, I'm just
Dare
like,
cast a vicious mockery.
I see you've been watching the similar streams, Bob.
Yes, I have.
All right. Anybody
Blitzball.
else?
Going to nudge Salas. Hey, Salas, didn't you say one of these dudes gave you and Goldblum beef or something?
Yeah, that jerk in the back, and he points to him.
The ball carrier.
Huh. I wonder if I should. And she's just gonna ponder something and smile, but not say anything yet.
Hey, Red, big guy. Hey, I got something real fun. And Belky starts playing the tune That's Amore. When you break wind and you can't keep it in, that's the Fardukes. When the ball hits your dome and you're slow as a gnome, that's the Fardukes.
Roll me a performance with advantage.
You're welcome. Advantage. 22. I can't roll for shit today.
Are you kidding me? The crowd is going to take this.
No.
What was the one team in Blood Bowl that's like the worst of the worst? Were they gnomes or were they half? There was the gnomes. All right. Hey.
Well, congratulations. This is going to be fun because it is Strixhaven's turn. So let's see. I'm going to roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to roll 7 things for them. Let's see how it goes. All right. Mid. Still mid. And you guys aren't doing too great. Mid. An actual success. Oh, that's a critical failure. Can he roll out a bit? Nope, that's a critical failure. Well, I got some great news for you all. The one success is the ball carrier. He slams into this guy, knocking him prone. And now is burst running. The rest are kept, save for this guy who goes to engage, slips, trips, and is now flat on his ass. Archwind's turn. Let's see how well they go. Oh. Mid. Success. Failure. Another success. Ooh. Uh-huh. Oh, that's just horrific. You'll see this guy engaged into a flank position, and this player gets knocked on his ass. This player gets knocked on his ass. This player knocked this player. All right. He didn't do anything. You watch as this player. No, not him. This one. As he goes to go and curb stomp the tripped up orc. He falls and slips and knocks himself down.
Get wrecked.
We're back. We're down to the party's turn. Give me what you got, guys.
So, as kind of a joke, and also to give her friend a little entertainment, because she can tell this isn't necessarily his shtick.
Mm-hmm.
If it's possible to like hold an action to slightly make the ball or the puck or whatever they're using levitate, if that ball gets thrown and the player who caused the issue is going after it and is about to run into another player, like an opponent player, she's going to levitate it slightly so that they slam into each other.
Oh, that's going to be funny. All right, so you're going to hold an action for a levitation?
Yes.
Okay.
And just want to see something?
Who's your target?
My target is the player specifically on our team who apparently gave Goldblum and Salas grief that Salas pointed out. So if he tries to throw it, she's waiting for the moment when he throws it, perhaps, or someone is going to intercept it from the other team so that they collide into each other.
Salas is going to give a little bit of a sly grin. What are you up to?
And I guess it'll be on UDM for whenever it happens.
You'll see.
So who has the ball currently after that scenario?
Currently, it is him. He still has the ball, but if you're about to cast what I think you're going to cast...
Is he on? Is that our team or the other team?
Our team. Your team, actually.
Oh, okay.
Team? I hate this team. I want them to die.
So, who's the guy on the opposing team that's like the biggest threat?
Currently, this guy, because he's closest and he's not engaged with anybody now.
Okay, then I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on him.
What you got?
And on my guitar, the bass, I will play, "You're a hunk of burning shit. Oh, you're a hunk of burning shit."
All right, cast Vicious Mockery.
I will do so.
Just gotta make a wisdom save. Where is the...
Important thing is the side effect.
Do you need the description of it and all that?
Nope. I'm very familiar with what Vicious Mockery does.
Okay.
Oh, he fails. Fuck.
I mean, it's only
Yeah.
2 damage, but it's 2 psychic damage.
Alright.
Ping!
Anybody else?
My head hurt.
Do the same thing. Healing word, the most fucked up person on our team.
That would probably be...
Why bother rolling? I forgot.
Nah, don't. I will say you can do it, and I will not count it as a expelled spell slot, because it's only going to be counted if you... Actually, you know what? Do me a favor. Go, Bloom. Roll me a stealth check.
Oh.
Or would it be a sleight of hand? I'd say sleight of hand. Roll me a sleight of hand check.
It's the same modifier, so. Oh, come on!
I'm going to say you're going to lose a spell slot as you cast it. It is negated.
Beans. Wait, it's a verbal only though. I guess my mouth.
Yeah.
You
Lip
got
reading?
socked in the jaw.
Yeah, you're sitting next to an Archduke's fan who just goes, "Hey, shut the fuck up, bro." So, with that being said...
Question.
Yes.
What is the ball made of?
Leather. With small bits of iron on it.
Not a singular piece of iron.
J Frost, I would like to over the top, to the point of mocking, laugh at this flanker that just fell on his face.
By all means.
What would you like me? Is there anything that you would like me to roll?
Roll me a performance. Oh, no, actually, you know what? Roll me a actually, no, performance. Yeah, performance. It'll be a performance for this one.
18.
How do you phrase it?
No, I'm just laughing at him. Like, I am over the top. I am making it as much an insult to him as entertainment to the crowd. I am being that asshole and making it entertaining as I'm laughing at him.
Alrighty.
I'm not even throwing insults. I'm making sure that he is hearing me specifically laughing at him.
In that case, we will do the Strixhaven. Let's see how many can get up. Oh no. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Eh. Uh-huh. Ooh! Alrighty. I'm going to say this right now. Iepetus, if you're wanting to trigger that spell, please roll me a sleight of hand.
Oh.
Nat 2023.
Alright, bring up the spell.
Oakley doke. Pomp. There you go.
Woo! So I will say this. A few of these players get back up. One is not getting up. He will get up. He will get up. He will actually be knocked down because of his own stupidity. This guy engages this guy, knocks him. This guy engages him, knocks him. This guy takes no mercy. And you watch as he curb stomps on this dude's head. Pardon me, I actually need to roll something for him. If he gets above, he's good. If he's below, he's fucked. Okay. You watch as this member of the Strixhaven Slaughterers comes down with a hard stomp on this guy's head. And you watch as soon as he hits it, the body comes flying up a little bit and turns over. And you all hear a horn going, "We have a knockout!" And this guy is officially knocked out of the game. But as this guy goes to run, he's stopped. He's now doing the running man in air.
Oh shit, it got him and the ball?
He is doing the running man in air. Going, What's this?
Hey, Salas. She just points.
Why, what a strange thing to have occurred. I do believe I am enjoying myself profusely now. Thank you for inviting me out.
Ah,
A horn will then blow, and you'll see the referee jump up on his podium and go, "Illegal magic! Utilization! Archdukes! First score, Strixhaven."
They got blamed for it. Nice. What you're saying is we should fuck with our team.
Goes back to reset. We will see the Strixhaven Slaughterers take up a more defensive position now instead of the offensive. They no longer hold the ball. A kickoff ensues. It now goes off to the Archdukes. Archdukes down a player. Will then have their turn. I'll put it as going for a... You'll notice they're making a T formation now. Ball carrier will be the man way behind. We shall move to the party. Party, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
This is still tickled from what happened. She's gonna get up for a moment and like see if she can go find a snack or something to bring back. Good.
Salas would like to give Iapetus a high five.
She will return it in kind. See, I knew you'd find something to enjoy yourself with here.
That was a neat trick.
Yeah.
What else you got in your sleeve?
Oh man, if I had known about the game before this afternoon, I could have done a lot more. I'm gonna go grab some snacks though. Do you guys want anything?
Yeah, I could go for some food.
Oakley doke. And I guess I will look for a like a concessions person or something, or if I happen to see in there, support the friends business.
Peace.
Please roll me a perception check.
Oakley doke. I am in the wrong tab.
Do
There we
we
go.
all know that he's working the game today?
I'm assuming I don't know because he snuck off when we were in the
Did
dining
sneak
hall.
off.
Got it.
So,
So
Oh, and
Belky
that was
wouldn't
at
know to
18.
you
like
will see him though.
that.
Above game, the stealth roll was a joke. You lot were talking about some kind of a police showing up above game, like a horny police or what have you.
Oh shit!
Shipping police. Shipping police.
There you go.
Ah,
So I
fuck.
rolled stealth out of character.
Oh fuck! I
Everyone's
thought that
going
was
to
in
the room.
character.
Well, I'll just say
It's
this
like,
right now. You
I've done
will
too many
see.
crimes for shipping. I gotta get out of here.
Jesus Christ. You will at least see in there. There's no problem about it.
Oh, okay, cool. Well then,
As-
yeah, I'll probably like wave him down if I see him and go support the friend's business.
Yeah.
Iapetus, as you're approaching, you hear Dare yell out at the top of your lungs, "Come on, bro! I've seen nurses handle balls better than you. Replace yourself with a broom. A wood elf can hit harder than you right now."
So
Wow.
she's mouth agape, eyes wide, but somehow also smiling.
In the background, Belky cackling.
And as she gets
Nurse
closer to
Becky,
him,
no.
oh my god, I didn't think you had it in you. Holy shit.
I see you got very intimate with that one Harrigan nurse.
Oh my
Hey.
god.
Hey,
Oh
I'm gonna still go
my.
back to see her. I don't give a fuck. And she will pick up some snacks and stuff from Indare, and she's gonna offer him money, but if he doesn't take it, she will say okay. But she'll find a way to slip it on like a pocket or something anyway. Zai, you have a choice. He has 3 items for sale. He has fairy floss in every color of Strixhaven. He has one item is called fairy floss in different colors. One item is called prestidigimints, and the third one is called gunpowder pepper rocks. Ooh. So let's see. There's Gold Bloom, myself, Salas, Belky. So she's going to get 2 of the pepper rocks, one of the floss, and one or 2 prestidigiments just in case someone wants an extra. What color floss do you get? Ooh, Strixhaven color one. There's one for like every house in Strixhaven. Oh. Shit. Fuck it, she'll take one of each. Okay. and she's gonna try to give you money. Do you accept the money? Sure. He'll only take a gold for the entire lot. She will give you the gold, and then she will probably try to like give you another one without you noticing.
This is the best kind of party PvP.
And assuming she gets away with giving you 2 gold for it, she will then sneak off. Son of a bitch, what do I have to roll? Sleight of hand. Feck!
Damn.
I got a 6.
You did it all for the 619, but it didn't mean shit.
I allow it, and then I try to sleight of hand it back into her pocket.
God damn it.
Go ahead and roll perception, guy.
23.
Slap that kitty hand.
There's like this fucking like old western get ready to draw, but with a gold coin.
Just no, sir, that's yours. You get to keep that. Think of it as a tip. Oh no, you don't. You're going to keep that gold because I insist.
Uh-oh. He's weaponizing it.
No, you can't do that.
I can, I am. Oh, what am I supposed to counter with?
You can't roll persuasion on party members?
Insight, maybe?
No, you can't
No,
roll
no, no, no,
persuasion
no.
on party members. That's you have to do it
I
for
will
real.
actually allow this. I will allow
To be
this.
fair, this is kind of like in like a friendly way. It's not like you're trying to make me do something bad. So is it
Yeah.
insight? Yeah,
That's up to DM.
Yeah, no, I'll allow it.
Okay. Fuck, Nat 1. 6.
Okay, I believe you.
And
All
there,
right, fine,
as-
I'll keep it.
Indare takes the gold, takes Iapetus's hand, places the gold back into her hand, closes her fingers around it, and then as he looks up, he gives those giant Puss in Boots style the look to her. He turns the look right back on her.
This is great.
Shit! This is how Salas felt.
You just hear from off of the way. Sucks, doesn't it?
Well played. Well played.
And
And
as,
go ahead.
Oh my
as soon as
fucking-
Iapetus turns to leave, as soon as she turns her back, Indare belts another ruthless insult to the ball carrier.
How would you like to demoralize this man? He's already being castrated
Basic-
verbally.
That's just flavor. I would
Alrighty.
continue talking about, you know what? I'm going to talk about how his grandmother is able to handle balls more than he can.
You know what? Yeah, no, hold on. I'm actually gonna have to roll something for him. Bob,
I
what's your
can't
spell
wait
save
for
DC?
him to come up in the crowd.
No, actually, hold on. Bob, what? Hold on. What would this be? What's your charisma right now?
My charisma is a 14 plus 2.
Okay, he's gotta beat your charisma. He's using standardized stats. He beat you by 1. But he is still going to be taking a small penalty. Strixhaven's turn. Rushes forward. Begins to flatten out the formation. Walling it. Archwind, they will be on the offense. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Ooh!
Mm-hmm. 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 Oh. Well. Guy right here goes to engage. Guy right here goes to engage. Guy right here goes to engage, but slips on a rock and is knocked out.
I'm glad I didn't waste a whole person on them.
So he's gone. Guy right here engages. Guy right here is trying to double engage. Guy right here hauling ass over to here. Party, your turn.
Ted returned with snacks. No time to heckle, only to pass out snacks.
Party, you receive
Ooh.
snacks.
So I got like pop rocks but spicy, fairy floss, and some prestidigiments.
I'll take some spice.
Figured you would. Belky, I thought you might want something spicy, but just in case you wanted something sweet instead, I brought sweet stuff.
I'll take one of each if you've got a whole bunch of it.
She bought like 2 of the spicy things, like 2 prestidigiments, I think, and the fairy floss. So as long as she has one thing left, she's fine.
Do you eat the candy?
I'm gonna pop a prestidigiment into my mouth, although I want the spicy thing.
Anybody that eats the gunpowder looking candy, you can produce pyrotechnics for the next minute.
Ooh.
If you eat the fairy floss, you are wreathed in that color for a minute. You are under the effects of fairy fire.
All right. So in that case, Dallas is gonna go. This is spice tea, and he's gonna like accidentally shoot like a firework out. He's just gonna like, huh? And then he's just gonna like look at his fingers. He's gonna go pew 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 like he's shooting guns in the air, and inadvertently give inspiration to the Strixhaven team.
All right.
You
Anybody
good about
else?
the spirit?
Goblin would eat whatever is given to him.
And they're still heckling the ball carrier.
What are
As
you yelling?
he's running along, Indare is making it very obvious that he is keeping up with the ball carrier on the sidelines, but he is making it look like he's putting in no effort while the ball carrier is running. Come on, bro! A dwarf can run faster than this. Come on, keep up.
Please roll me a fucking performance.
20.
People are fucking having a great time. This guy is already getting diminished. And in fact, I'm gonna need to roll him a will save.
I'm just not having a good day, Coach.
Oh, buddy. Yeah. You said your charisma was 14?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he failed it. He just drops the ball and he's just sulking now.
I feel legitimately
Just
bad for this
fall,
guy.
fumble. Getting absolutely fucked.
Oh, a horn is blown. The teams are regathering. 2 guys are out. 1 guy's sulking. And we will do a little bit of a time skip if that's alright with everybody. Not too far. We'll say probably about an hour time skip. So, the time skip will basically be quite simple. Simply put, the scoreboard now rings up. Strixhaven Slaughterers 6, Archdukes 2. They are down horrifically. They are pissed. And it's already the second half. You then see 2 of the Archduke professors for the school consult with the referee. The referee blows a horn and goes, "Additional team member being added due to short staffing. Archdukes." And the gate opens up. You all proceed to hear a loud thumping. Thump. Thump.
Oh no.
Thump. 2 players come out. And it looks like they're holding chains. As they get out, they let go of the chains. And out from this lovely door, thump. You see a very large bovine figure immediately bellow out a roar.
Oh no.
Those of you that look down, you see a minotaur, clad in only shorts, a belt, and with the Archwind Archduke's symbol painted on his backside, right where his left bicep, not bicep, but what is it? His left boob. Fuck it, it's a boob.
Heck.
Peck, thank you.
It's a moob.
Moob.
True.
Minotaur boob. And on his face. Kickoff happens. Minotaur gets the ball.
This is just it's still a person, right? It's not like a...
Still a person.
Minotaurs are a
All
race in
right.
this setting.
Just making sure. Where
let's
they are a
see.
playable race, but he's huge or large.
Mhm.
These guys get down here. These guys get down here. Minotaur. Bull rushing. Now here. Party, it is your turn.
Oh, it's a good thing I held off on this, because now I will cast Hold Person on the Minotaur. I will make this sleight of hand if necessary.
Alrighty, I would ask that you do the sleight of hand.
Come on, please. Oh, why? It's a...
Negated.
Rip.
He's too big. He's so big you needed a hold monster.
That's a whole hunk of beef.
Damn it, Ed.
Fuck off with that.
Ed's too thick.
Just for that, I'm calling him Ed. Thanks. You have this curse now.
You're throwing us a Red Bull. Why? How can we not make that comparison?
We cast Levitate on him and give him wings.
Ah!
Eh.
You know what, CG, add 2 gold pieces unofficially into your...
Woo! I've increased my net worth by about 20%.
Anybody else want to try anything?
I wish that was like the opposite of enhancing. Decrease ability.
I mean, if
It's
you have
touch anyway. I
if you
thought
have
about
Bane,
it.
you could use that.
I do have Bane.
Right.
I would ask that you roll a sleight of hand for this.
Alright. One sec. Excuse me. Oops.
So I was just gonna look down at this.
roll me
Is
a
there
d20.
usually this much cheating around?
Roll me a d20.
Alright.
Flat d20.
You know,
18.
Okay. So you're not being caught,
Okay.
but as you're about to cast the spell, you get socked in the back of the head
Oh.
by a mug that you
Oh.
definitely could smell had ale in it.
Got it.
And you hear a voice couple feet behind you go, "Shut the fuck up! I'm trying to watch the game!"
Wow.
Wait, is drinking allowed at school?
We have 2 bars on campus.
I mean, yeah, kinda.
It's college.
It's college.
I guess.
Even the teachers are drinking. Just ask Morg.
Oh, Jesus.
Morg's
deny
always
it.
drinking, though.
Exactly.
You can't use him. That's his default state.
Default state. It's beer o'clock.
Oh, God.
All right. Anybody
So-
else?
So I this is gonna say, honestly, Salas, this is my first game, so I'm not sure, but I mean, it's still fun. And then she's gonna hear what happened with the glass of ale and the dude and just turn around, glare, oh, we're sorry we're making so much noise. And if I'm allowed to do
It's
this,
almost
for
like it's a fucking game.
if I'm allowed to do this for flavor, so I have frostbite, but I don't want to use it on the person. I want to use it on the ale that was in their cup and toss the cup back at them so that they're disappointed when they try to drink from it.
Okay, I will allow this, and I'll let you throw it back. Roll me a d20 and add your strength modifier.
Okay.
Why would you do this to a wizard?
Oh, I'm about to see if something happens.
I'm about to summon it.
About to start a fight. So let's see. 1d20. It's an 11, and my poor wee whittle strength modifier is 0. So it's just a flat
Aw.
11.
Give me a
I'm
second.
a wizard.
I need to look at a certain stat block here. Let's see. What is? Let me take a look at your stat block. You shouldn't. have
No one
a-
expected the wizard to start a fight.
You actually hit him. You hit him by 1.
Yeah.
Hold on. I gotta see how he reacts. High or low?
Hi, why not?
Iapetus.
Yeah.
You take this this mug of ale, freeze what little is left in there, chuck it and hit this dude square in the face. This dude rips his shirt off. You see beer gut galore. And he goes to swing at you. I'm going to roll for him. I will even make this public. Does a 19 hit you?
So it does, but am I allowed to react to it?
I'm going to say this. How do you want to react because you have used an action?
That's true. That's true. Let me check something. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Do.
You do have reactions.
That's what I'm checking to see which one of these does it because I forgot to double check and I don't know if I have that ready or not. So we will see. That's a bonus action. Aha! Let's see. Check what my AC is because I didn't have my weapon out. And that was a 19, right?
Yep.
Ah, dang. Because I think I go down to a 12, right, Vaughn? If I don't have my weapon out?
Your weapon allows you to add your intelligence modifier to your AC. But that's a bonus action.
So yeah. Because no, what I was looking at was I had shield that I could have used, but there's no point because my intelligence is the modifier is 5, so it would bring me down to 12 because I don't have the weapon out, but the shield would bring me up to 17, so he'd still hit. So she'll just take the hit.
You take a fist to the face.
fine. All right then.
What do y'all do?
Are we
One of your
fighting?
friends just got a hit in the face by someone who's wearing an Archduke's shirt. Or was wearing an Archduke's shirt.
I
All
am
right,
tempted to do something real stupid.
Please, I love stupid.
Do I do stupid?
Do stupid.
Bro, I play a Goliath. I'm stupid, but the idiot Goliath, not the good Goliath like you.
Seeing a friend get punched in the face. I think it's time to start a riot. I
Let's
thunderclap.
start a war.
Oh!
Oh, we're gonna just kill
It's
the
gonna
audience.
be a... Okay, let me ask. Please bring up the spell description. Just click on it. I need to see this. Just read. 100
Only a 5 foot
feet.
radius.
It's
No, that's the
heard.
sound.
Yeah.
Okay, so give me a second. I
Yeah.
gotta roll. I'm going to do... Well, I'm just gonna do it.
Okay, it's a range of 5 feet. I thought it was different. I thought it was. I'm thinking of
Thunder
Shatter.
wave.
Yeah,
Give me a second.
Thunderwave.
I'm gonna roll...
Well, fun fact, Thunderwave is just supposed to be the upscaled version of Thunderclap, but nobody ever actually uses the spell correctly.
Alright, so that's gonna be 10 people, and I'm just gonna roll all of them at once, and it's a 15?
No.
DC.
The spell save?
It is-
15 DC. Why is it 14? Wait.
Yeah, it's a. I thought we were still talking about distance. No.
My DC is 15. I don't know why it's saying 14.
It says 15 on my end.
Roll 20. Does it? Huh. Weird.
Let me see what happens, and it's a Constitution save. These guys are using these stats, so let's roll for them. You cast Thunderclap. 10 people get blasted back, including the dude. I'm going to see how the reaction goes. High is you're good, low is not so good.
I'm in danger.
Look, he started.
Yes, you are, because that was a natural 1.
Oh no.
I'm going to tell you right now, congratulations, you've started an actual fucking riot in this goddamn stadium. I'm going to roll for the level of the riot.
Oh no.
Do this as a D6.
Quick question,
Actually, no.
Bob. Is this how you feel all the time when stuff happens?
Yes, a little bit, but
Oh,
I'm playing a different role in this game.
Well, I will say this, Bob. I am keeping your spirit alive and doing a bunch of stuff behind the scenes.
1 second, I'm going to see what level of riot. The higher the level, the shittier it is.
I will point out that Indare is not with the rest of the party.
Of course, I see what you sent me.
And Dare is currently in the front row. Molotov cocktails. Get your Molotov cocktails.
Oh no!
He could literally do that. He could, yeah.
He could absolutely do that, but his focus is somewhere else right now.
We will be getting to that shortly. Just let me roll. You know what? I'm gonna roll publicly for this one. I love you guys too much. We are going on a D10, DEFCON each. The higher the higher the roll, the worse the riot.
Can I
All
just
go
flavor
on
my
the record.
thunderclap?
He
My
started
thunderclap is
it.
just a slap to the face.
So this is a level 6 scale riot.
Oh no.
60% of this stadium is going to be fighting each other. While the remaining 40 is heavily invested in this game. And there! Your friends are going to be in this riot. Would you like to do your thing right now, publicly, for the world?
Sure. So, while a brawl is beginning to happen on the other side of the stadium, Indare is going to lean against the guardrail. His focus directly on the Minotaur, and he's going to yell out, "Oi! Beefcake! He pulls his hood back, gives a bit of a charming smile. Why don't you drop the ball, walk over here, and let me holler at you? I'll show you how I can grab a bull by the horns.
Wow.
Roll me a persuasion.
That's a 15.
All right. He has
That's
to roll
impressive
against you.
catcalling.
The savagery on display tonight, phenomenal.
I will
Yes.
tell you this. He does have a negative in his charisma. So what he rolls will be subtracted with his score. That's a natural 0.
Ah,
Minotaur will actually drop the fucking ball.
Oh my.
As he drops the ball, Dare leans forward, fist under his chin, elbow on the railing, and as he reaches out, and he simply gives a single "come hither" finger motion towards the Minotaur.
Minotaur
that
will...
Minotaur is seeing your red shawl right now.
Ooh.
Oh, I could have done that, but nah, I'm gonna do this later. And with that, I believe now would be a good time to cut to break.
Sounds good to me.
The wizard
Congratulations.
started a riot.
The wizard started a riot.
Wizard did
The
it.
artificer is
Alright.
flirting with the backup captain of the fucking enemy team.
Look,
The Strixhaven slaughterers are absolutely fuming that they aren't getting to be a part of the riot.
if the dude didn't want to throw hands, he should not have yeeted his drink at the friend. I'm just saying.
Indeed.
Now we have a nice run back.
I should also point out one thing. You guys might have broken one of our early cardinal rules.
What?
You left Daedalus unsupervised.
Oh,
It's not my
And
fault.
there is something fun that I'm about to play into.
I mean, no. Aepatus was under the impression that he was going to go back to his room and do exactly what he said he was going to do.
And he did
yes,
do that.
unsupervised.
Yeah, he did do that. And then when he was done, he had a new idea. So he went and has been acting on that latest idea.
Okay, look, she can't be around every single moment.
While this is going on, I'm gonna go refill my drink. Well, I'll meet back in 10 to 15 minutes.
Stretch your waters, drink your legs.
Stretch your waters,
Mm.
drink your legs.
That's
Stay
right.
dressed, don't
Let's
do your
start a
special
riot.
things.
Exactly.
I also just love that.
Exactly why you did it.
I just love that again. Daedalus is not even going to think about the fact that he has now basically figured out how to defeat any non-magical locks at this fucking academy.
It's not breaking and entering if someone unlocked the door for you.
Yes. It's dubious because there are rules about this, specifically on the thing for unlawful entry, though.
As far as they know, because of the item you were given, maybe Professor Naylock was okay with you being in the office for that reason. They don't know. He'd have to explain things, and he probably won't want to explain things.
Oh, you think I'm talking about going into Dr. Naylock's office? That's hilarious.
Oh no, I'm just talking about that one instance.
Daedalus might have let himself in somewhere else.
I mean, you almost let yourself into one of our friends' dorm rooms.
Daedalus is still not the best with boundaries, it seems.
Also, hi chat. How you doing? Glad you're enjoying the stream.
Yeah, I guess I should take now since I've already explained it to like several people in the call before. But earlier today, I made a discovery while going over my sheet because since this is a bi-weekly game, there's a lot of stuff on my sheet that I just forget is on there. And I might have noticed that because he is a drow, Daedalus has drow weapons training as default, giving him random proficiency in 3 different weapons. So I might have noticed that Daedalus is proficient with hand crossbows. So now Daedalus can literally just pull out a gun in setting and be, oh, yeah, no, I know how to do this.
Everyone in the party surprised.
It would depend if Frost runs guns as a separate feat.
Well, I'm saying the equivalent thereof.
Daedalus, I will defeat you with the power of my spells and this gun I found.
But yeah, I was also saying to Krista and Zai, and I think it was UCG, that the way I'm flavoring this is that Daedalus was basically, whereas other kids are forced to have piano lessons, he was forced to have weapons training. And whenever he asked about it, his mother would simply say, "You're a drow. Someone's eventually going to try to kill you."
Correct.
Yep. And if he ever asked why after that, her only answer would be, because Lolth hates us. Which is a great drow reasoning for anything.
I am going to go get water.
Consume the water and get in your stretchies.
I thoroughly enjoy how this game ended. Y'all started a war, and I got a date.
Make love and war. What?
All I can think about is in another server I've joined regular Columbo nights, and we recently just watched the episode where Columbo has to investigate a murder committed by a matador, and he literally says the line, "No, the bull wasn't the murderer, he was the murder weapon." Like a gun. At which point, just points at our Minotaur looking at Indare longingly, while also a size category bigger than him.
Don't shame me.
Oh, I'm not shaming you. I'm saying you might want to have that Harrigan nurse on call, because you're going to need some, you're at least going to need some ice.
Wait until
half speed.
Wait until Nurse Baggy and the Prismari founder find out.
If we weren't open with what all of our classes are, I'm convinced that everyone would think we were running 2 bards and 2 wizards.
Oh man, I was not expecting to start a war, but I'll take it. Fun fact, chat, when I threw the ale glass back, I was expecting the dude to catch it, be kind of like snarky, like, well, yeah, you better give me my shit back sort of mentality, go to sip it and then realize it's frozen and he can't. And so, like, either he can't or it just slips out of the glass and hits his face. But this is way better.
This reminds me of a thrash show I once went to, actually. Where, unfortunately, there was, well, it was meth bands. I was mostly there because my friend was opening for the band that was playing there. But unfortunately, there was one girl who was basically somewhat creating an escalating situation between several people there. To the point where one of my friends goes, okay, our friends are literally right in front of the stage, so if we're going to need to get out of here, we got to fight to get them out. So here, you take this glass, you smack the first person upside the head with it, I got this chair, and then we try to get out.
I know. Hey, if we're getting out, I know how to get out. I don't know about everyone else, but I got my way out.
Damn.
I mean, it should also be glad that Daedalus wasn't there, because if someone had punched his sister, he would have definitely immediately started casting spells.
Yeah. 100%.
Good thing, though, at least today, Lightning Bolt wasn't prepared, so there wouldn't have been a murder.
Oh, God. Because originally I had considered, like, heating up the ale glass before throwing it, but I was like, shit, burning hands is a cone, I could hurt other people in the process, so that's why I was like, can I just flavor it and freeze the ale instead? Wasn't expecting the fight to start, but I will take it.
Stairs and heat metal.
See, yes that.
I'm just gonna.
I
Put,
wanted to cast heat metal on the ball if the enemy team had it, but there wasn't enough metal.
I figured that's why you had asked about what it was made of.
Yeah. When a druid asks what it's made of.
Yeah. Alternatively, what are you wearing? Some heavy armor? Really now?
Things are about to get hot and heavy.
Now, I want to see your strategy, CG, and raise you. I see you're wearing clothes. Animate objects. Those are all. Those are all size technically tiny. Have you ever had your own T-shirt and jeans beat the shit out of you? While they're
I mean, I've seen someone be diced up by their own coin purse.
Jesus.
Coins.
Remember, they can't be worn items.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That's why Daenerys always throws the coins before he casts a spell.
I always.
Payday.
I just made stone caltrops, and basically they've almost never been destroyed because my DM is too busy dealing with everyone else doing things to remember that any object with made by animate object actually has hit points. Plus, they're typically all occupying the same square as another enemy.
A partial, not necessarily way out, but can at least get myself to maybe a safer location depending on where we are. If this is the same stadium we were in for the battle between the teachers earlier, then yeah.
I think
Exit stage left.
I think that was the training arena. This looks like it's a different arena.
Shite.
Yeah, different arena because the other one, the booth was at the bottom.
Shite.
Though you do have.
I'm gonna try to dip out anyway.
I mean, you do have one advantage. You could literally just run for that area, go over the side, then just cast levitate, and then just lower yourself down 10 feet at a time.
This is also true, since I have only used levitate the once and still got them spell slots. Huzzah! I also need to ask Frost if I took any damage from that punch.
Ugh.
So mad that I missed being able to avoid the fucking hit by like a few AC points. Just a few. God
You should
damn.
have. Don't forget, you were sitting next to me. I could have helped with that.
Nani?
That's one of my whole things. The second half is what we're looking for.
Oh, thanks. I'm like, which part reading?
I'm still sad I couldn't get to roll a character because there was a Ravnica miniseries that just seems doomed not to come to pass. Because I took for one of my starting feats, Gift of the Metallic Dragon, and was going to flavor it as spirits for an Oryov Warlock.
So, CG, I had completely forgotten about that because, so at the moment, my AC is 12 since I didn't have the weapon. And I was like, okay, well, if I use shield, that'll bring it to 17. But shit, he had a 19, and I didn't know you could do this.
We had a moment where I showed you I could do this.
Yes, but it was a long time ago. I didn't know
Fair.
that the wings could do that. I just knew you had the wing.
Y'all seem to realize, I think we've only used like that ability in one encounter, and we've only had like less than 10, and they are very well spaced apart, CG.
The wing. She doesn't know what you used them for.
If memory serves, it was during the initiation.
With the mimic?
No, the session 0 with the zombies.
Yeah, with the zombos.
Oh, yeah, that. All she remembers is honestly damn near dying to the zombies and her professor being drunk. Like, that was so long ago.
Also, thank you, CG. At this point now, Daedalus has like a triple major because every time something new happens, he has to study a new form of magic. He started out coming in here trying to master formulaic forms of magic in the regards to the weave and meta magic. Now he's learning time magic and also now having to look into geomancy or lithomancy. Daedalus really is just becoming that Victor Frankenstein. Oh no, I'm surrounded by things I must learn. I will learn them all. Though luckily he has no interest in necromancy, so he's not going to go down the same path.
I am making a note of this ability for the future so that I don't forget.
I want to play a personality necromancer in the future.
A what?
A personality necromancer.
Is that like an emotional vampire?
A personality necromancer can look at an animal and can make the animal have memories from being human. They can implant like false memories inside of somebody's head, which makes them like believe that they were once human but were transformed into an animal. Whereas a transmutation wizard might be able to turn somebody into an animal, and then their mental faculties as a person slowly begins to fade and they turn into an animal. The personality necromancer does the reverse, whereas they can implant human memories into an animal.
Huh.
Krista?
Yes?
I said welcome back.
Oh, thank you. Joe, if you could, thank you. Could you get the other one that you left open? Because I have cats on my lap. I can't close my door.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Oh no, my love, how dare.
And back.
Welcome back.
Alrighty. Everyone should be back. Mind if we do a roll call?
Sure.
Vaughn?
Sorry, I'm having my own skill issue. You can see in call text.
Oof. CG?
I have Cheez-Its.
Nice.
You gonna pay the cheese tax? Me, hello. Bob?
Hello.
Krista?
Yes.
Zai?
I had Cheez-Its.
Well, what happened to him?
I ate them.
And you didn't pay the cheese tax?
Where's
My
mine?
tummy needed the tax.
Permanent disadvantage.
Oh no.
That's not good for me.
Wow.
But J Frost, Zai is playing the pupper. By consuming the Cheez-Its, Zai is paying the cheese tax.
I don't know, Chief.
Alright. We'll just have a John Wick 1 this. And finally, Wiley.
Kill them all!
Wow.
Bathe in their blood.
Bless you, Wiley.
Your mistake was giving Wiley more time to choose a sound from his soundboard.
It's all good. It's all good.
Do you now?
I will eat your ass.
But I have to
All right.
ask.
Yes.
Because we love you.
All right. Well,
Oh, I see how it is. Fine, don't love me. Okay, fine. I'll just go home now. Boy, okay, we're cutting away from the riot. No, seriously, we actually do.
Wow.
Kind of cut away from the riot. We will be heading back to the lovely main campus, where our one student who did not go to the game and decided, I have a test and I've got other responsibilities to do, went to the Biblioplex.
I was about to say, he's not thinking about the test. You need to understand, Daedalus, like, doesn't see tests as any problem, and he's always studying, so he never really has to study specifically.
Exactly. You are doing well by not also doing not well.
What?
Don't quote me.
But yeah, so Daedalus, after spending a ton of time failing to find what he can in the history book and failing to figure out any kind of, like, knowledge from the sarcophagus, has gone back to putting the sarcophagus in the drawer with its magic aura set to non-magical, and has headed towards the Biblioplex, which I'm imagining is almost completely deserted.
Yeah, everybody's not in the Biblioplex. Hell, the only people there are basically the Securitrons and one librarian, and that's just out of general necessity. I will say this. You do hear a whole lot of roaring and hollering going off on the stadium.
I mean, he would maybe register, but Daedalus, as we know, has a problem with hyperfocus, so he has literally just walked straight in and is going through the Dewey Decimal Cars looking for the books I sent. Well, books on that nature I sent you. And do you want me to go over the rolls that I made for chat again?
I will. It's fine. I can already tell you right now with this. Your investigation yields up the books. No problem. You will get them, and you will begin to read into them. I assume you will read these in your own private area?
Yeah, he won't fully start on the study of, gym magic, since he has at least a minor knowledge of it because of how he had to create his arcane matrix and just his family's business entirely. But he didn't realize how much he had skipped out because of non-native gyms and stuff. So, having done all that, he's now realizing how many more things he'll have to do. So, of course, he is going to take the books and head over to Indare's room, because he needs something from Indare.
Alrighty. Now, I will give you this. The last roll for you. That natural 20 perception roll. You will actually see something a little odd. You will notice that as you turn a corner, and allow me to set the tone a little bit, because this is later in the evening when the lights are getting dim. At least, you know, the sun. Let's see. Which one is it? Was this one? No, this was not it. There we go. I believe this one was it. Nope. Way too intense. There we go. There it is. Daedalus. You'll see a bunch of individuals wearing not really robes. Almost more like suits. At least 3 of them moving through the campus. And you notice that these individuals seem to be more youthful aged.
Could you give me a bit more description on the robes, like color or anything?
Oh, allow me to put it this way. It's like they're wearing black suits. Like black 3-piece suits. Pale skin. 2 of them have brown hair. One of them a little bit more red. And they seemingly kind of making sure to stay away from, like, sunlight, wherever the sun is, and sticking towards shadows. They're trying their best to be as discreet as possible. There are a few students who they kind of run into, and they just greet them casually and, you know, smile and everything else. And you see that as they round a corner, they're gone.
Daedalus is going to head towards that corner very slowly, but while he does, as with anything, whenever stuff seems to get weird, his detect magic is up.
Alright. Just to make sure, detect magic. 30 feet of you. For a few split seconds, you catch necrotic magic. 3 sources of it. Then it disappears.
Daedalus will, again, trying to stay, out of eyesight, but he is going to inspect the area where they seem to have disappeared.
What is your passive perception?
A 14.
If you would like to roll a perception, I will allow it, but I would ask that you please roll me a stealth.
Okie dokie. 9.
Your stealth. Let me see what they're going to be like. I got 3 rolls for them. Okay. Let's see. How do I want to... I'm going to ask this. High or low?
I'll take high.
Good thing you took high. Because if this was a low roll,
Whew.
the 1 would have passed it because he beat your stealth in perception. But because one of them rolled a natural 1, it will mess with him, so he will take this as a failure. Please roll me a perception.
Alrighty. 10.
I'll say that your 14 will overtake this. We'll
Okay.
use your passive over. You kind of hide in this area, and you're starting to think, okay, so I detected them, but they disappeared. And you think about it. In fact, actually, roll me a general intelligence, because I want to see something.
Okay. 11. Why, Daedalus? My boy.
Wow, all 3! 9, 10, 11! What
I didn't
the
even notice
shit?
that.
That's... Okay, that's some fucking demonic shit right there. You think about it, and you're like, it disappeared, but where could it... And your eyes are kind of perceiving. And your perception kind of catches a window 60 feet above you, closing.
Oh, why did curiosity have to kill the cat and possibly my character? So, this is not an issue. Because we all know our boy. Do-do-do. He will just start Spider-Manning up the wall and being right next to the window, just trying to peer in slightly. Like, he's not going to have his full head looking in, just kind of like peeking over into the side to see if he sees any kind of movement or whatever.
I will say this will drop your detect magic.
I mean, yeah. Well, actually, no, it won't.
Oh, that's right. You took to win concentration.
Yep, I'll bring that up.
So,
Though that
congratulations.
That does mean that I have to, after what you would say, after a certain point, I have to roll a concentration check to see if I can keep a 10.
Mm-hmm. I'll say it doesn't take you very long, but eventually, as you get up higher, you start feeling that necrotic energy again. Through all three, you peer into the window. You notice these three individuals wearing suits, kind of mulling about and talking to one another now in this room. And you notice one of them is wearing a pin. If you would like to roll a history check, please.
26.
It takes you a few seconds, but then you recognize that pin, or at least you recognize something familiar about that pin. That's a prefect pin.
Oh. And in three-piece suits, these guys don't really look like, say, Witherbloom or any of the people who would regularly be using necromancy at our school.
The one is a lore. The one with the pin is a lore hold. The other two don't have pins, but they do have lore hold etched upon their suits.
Okay, so 3 Lorehold students, one of which is a prefect, reeking of necromancy. I'm gonna assume they're too far for me to hear through a closed window.
If you would like to attempt to listen, I'm going to have to ask that you do me a favor and roll another stealth.
Okie dokie. 19, okay.
Okay. You can put your ear up to it. It's a little bit muffled. I will ask that you roll me a perception.
Okie dokie.
I will say with advantage because you have not been seen.
Well, that's a natural 20, 24.
All right.
Go.
Daedalus, you here. So how long's it been? Just a couple weeks. Yeah. Can't believe those guys got iced. No, I can. They were nothing but a weak pair of losers. They were outcasts even from us. Yeah. Shame, though. Too many causes that they give themselves to. Yeah. But hey, the grand plan marches on. Well, of course it marches on, idiot. How long have we been at this? Long enough. So, any luck? Nah. No one from the higher-ups is telling me anything. Only keep blending in, keep doing our thing. Oh, come on, you gotta know something. Well, they say the Vizier's been working a little bit harder now. Seemingly starting to move operations faster. The Vizier? Yeah, hard to believe. Anything else from him? Well, he says don't do anything stupid. Then again, that's the general rule of thumb. Just says not to draw attention like the other idiots did. It's a good thing they were wearing those stupid masks. Otherwise, there'll be a whole lot of issues. What about the one that survived? He's under protective lock and key. He can reach him. But there's other forces at work here too. Too many unknown variables. I've been around here for literally 120 years, and still, even I get tired of this fucking patience game. Relax, dude. Remember, we all went through the process. At least, us three, and, the other ones. Yeah, but what about the other guys? Wonder what would have happened if we took up the other projects. The other metamorphosis. I don't know. Let's ask the ones that, turn into literal blood-stained smears on the fucking pavement. Yeah, you're right. So what's our game plan? Our game plan is simple. We just stay quiet, don't do anything too stupid. Just wait for orders. Once we get the all clear, we begin moving in. Any idea? Nope. All I know is, if it's gonna be anybody, it's gonna be someone from new class. Uh-huh. Are they in our jurisdiction? Nah. They're general pop. At least that's what I can guess. Shit. We're gonna have to cover so much fucking ground. Hey. At least nothing, too zany's happening. Yeah. I mean, we could do nighttime op. Yeah, we could. You still got that sleep spell prepared? I always have that sleep spell prepared. Good. We're gonna need it. Fuck it. In the meantime, both of you, stay low, stay quiet. Let the rats do their job. And while you're at it, go get me a friggin' IV bag. I need another drink.
Hearing that, Daedalus is going to drop concentration on both detect magic and spider climb. He is going to use levitate to instantly lower himself to the ground and then fucking book it.
Alrighty.
And the second he is on the ground, he's running back to somewhere he's been earlier today and possibly going to do something very, very, very stupid. He is running back to Naylock's office, letting himself in the exact same way. And he is touching the orb.
You're going into Naylock's office and touching the orb.
Naylock is the best case scenario for him of teachers who I should probably talk to when scary shit happens. And he's not here. And he knows the orb's still there, and that's possibly the only way he can contact him.
Alright. I will say this. You touch the orb physically, and once more, you are transported. Let me see if I can bring this up for you, just make sure.
It should still be in the documents. I was adding some things for visual aids, and I saw it there.
Yeah. There we go. You're sent back to Ishtar.
Daedalus will immediately start making a scene of just yelling out, Professor! Professor! Scarabs! Scarabs! Anyone! I need to talk to Naylock! Now! 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 Please now! Which I imagine is echoing a lot considering how empty this place was last time I was here.
A singular scarab comes up to you.
He's immediately just going to run up to it, grab it with both hands, just be like, do you have contact with Professor Naylock? Shake once for yes, shake twice for no. Do you have any way to get in touch with him? Okay. Let him know that Daedalus von de Vinte from Strixhaven has stumbled upon the cult again.
You see the scarab actually wiggle out of your hand and begin to mobilize. And you see it flying, with its thorax starting to glow. It turns to you.
Uh-huh.
It just looks at you. It flies forward a bit, and then it flies back to you.
You want me
You
to
would
follow?
like to insight. No?
That's what he just looks at.
Yeah.
Yeah. Want me to follow? Okay. Do I hold on to you, or will there be steps? Because
And it just begins to fly. And it's flying in through a door.
okay, door. Follow through.
Okay. Daedalus, we will be switching from you back to our party.
Okay. I did not expect to shift things that much, so let's see a riot.
Back to the good old days of rioting. This crowd is getting bloody. There are fights breaking out left, right, and center. In fact, I will say this right now. Goldblum, you've got a bunch of people jumping you. Iapetus, you got some people here and there. Belky, I'm gonna say this.
Mm-hmm.
We've got an Aarakocra.
An Aarakocra?
Yeah, just sitting next to you getting the shit beaten out of him.
Oh, okay.
By what looks to be a very angry and very drunk dwarf.
I see.
And of course,
Uh-huh.
we have our dear Tabaxi and Dare flirting with the Minotaur.
I'm doing my job. I'm keeping him busy.
Alrighty.
Now,
Yeah.
if I get his room number by the end of the night, bonus.
Oh, God.
We'll start with the one who isn't being engaged right now. Oh, wait. I should also say this. Salus! You're also not getting engaged.
Well,
Hooray!
he might one day. You
might
can't
one
say
day.
that. He might one day.
You might one day, but right now nobody's taking a swing at you. You're
I'm
kind of in
saving
a clear
myself for
spot.
marriage.
Wholesome.
Meanwhile, the only other person who is engaged is trying to have an affair already.
Who?
In there.
Bob.
Dare.
Oh, he's
You
not
don't know
technically.
that.
I know. I just wanted to make the
engaged.
joke.
There.
I don't know that.
Anyways,
We'll start with those who are not currently dealing with any problems. Belky and Salus. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna tackle a dwarf.
Alright! Belky tackles the... Roll me an athletics. Or, yeah, just an athletics.
All right. Let's see here. Ah, the cat is stabbing me in the butt. Kitty,
Just
why
one
are you
butt,
like
forehead.
this? Athletics? All right.
Yep.
17.
Rolling
I'm
for the
gonna
dwarf.
just like elbow drop this dude.
Alright, you elbow drop him. Salus, what are you doing?
who is being swarmed?
Goldblum.
Yeah, that makes sense. So I'm gonna look over to Belky. Belky? I'm gonna look on over to Iapetus. How's Iapetus doing?
Iapetus, you're currently engaged. Iapetus is currently engaging with 2 humans. One is completely drunk out of their mind. The other one is stone cold sober. And there is a gnome kicking one of these humans in the shins.
Okay. Oh, excuse me. So I'm just gonna casually walk on over to. First, I'm gonna turn to Belky and then see Belky
Mhm.
immediately decking a dwarf in the face. He's like,
Oh yeah, absolutely,
eh, she,
100%.
she's busy. I'm just gonna casually walk on over to Iapetus, and it's like, I'm starting to think that this really isn't my scene. I'm gonna head on out. It's okay.
Mhm.
And so I'm gonna do two things real quick. The first is I see that Goldblum is currently being swarmed,
Okay.
and yeah, I'm gonna do my best to put a stop to that. So that's 19 sleep on that group of individuals.
I will tell you right now. You put 4 of them to sleep,
All right.
with 1 not going to bed.
Hey Goldblum, don't wake those other guys up. I'll meet you guys outside.
You'll give a thumbs up.
All right.
You know how he does.
I'm imagining you doing that from a pile of dudes asleep on you.
And I am going to use the one item that will probably get me out of this, and this is probably the one time that I can actually use it, as he pulls out a cowbell.
Need more cowbell.
The cowbell of invisibility.
Do
Peace.
we need more cowbell?
Yeah, Salus is just going to go invisible and leave.
Alright. Hey, Salus.
Yeah.
You'll feel that your backpack isn't heavy.
Oh no.
Good God. Am I to assume that my good friend has disappeared from my backpack?
Yes, he did.
One day.
I
One
will give
day,
you a
and
heads
that...
up with your perception on where he is.
Well, hold. He's just gonna put his hand and says, "One day, and that little dragon has been both the best and worst thing that has happened to me. I would like to look for him."
I will say this, with your passive, you immediately could spot him. He's
All
currently
right.
eating one of the sleep guy's nacho plates.
I'm just gonna walk on over. I'm gonna pick him up. I'm also gonna pick up the nacho plates to make sure good old Cooper is pacified for now. It's like, I'll get you a better nacho plate when we get out of here.
And you watch as Cooper kind of points. Like, actually points.
Mm-hmm.
Over to over towards the stadium overview.
What did he spot? What's going on there?
What you see is Diane beating the shit out of the other professor. Morg just taking a very strong sip. And the other member of the Archwind professors arguing with the ref.
Splendid.
He's gonna look up and it's like, that kind of fits for Diane. No, that makes sense. Wish I had more composure in all this. Oh well.
And you watch as Cooper just kind of gives you a hug. And
I'm hugging
stays
back.
on you.
Come on, let's go find some mushrooms. Alright, best of luck, guys.
Alrighty, with that, Salus, You will have no problem getting the hell out of the stadium. If you would like, please roll me a sneak with advantage, because this is the one time the cowbell actually works.
23.
Yeah, no one's gonna fucking see you. Go Bloom. You've only got one guy now in front of you.
Mosh pit. Gonna mosh.
Oh shit. How you moshing, boy?
Not the windmill style.
You gonna disrespect your surroundings?
Disrespect our surroundings.
Yeah. Mainly targeting the one guy who started it.
Alright. So, how you doing it? You punching him? You kicking him? You throwing him like a fucking log?
I'm gonna wrestle him.
What wrestling move are you gonna do?
I guess full Nelson. I'll put him in a lock.
You putting him in the camel clutch? You gonna make him humble?
Sure, let's go with that.
Roll me in athletics.
I am big boy. I am not big boy. That's the fifth or third 5 in a row.
Roll me severity.
The fuck? Not just a d20.
Yep.
What is
no.
happening?
Wow.
That is 4 5s in a row.
You are married to that number.
You are
Jesus.
going to camel clutch this man. Only for him to literally slip behind you. And I need a roll. He's just a commoner. I need to see what the fuck he's gonna do.
Also, I'm going to
Against you.
start calling you Booker T now, Wiley. 5 time! 5 time! 5 time!
Give me 1 second. Okay. So with a roll of 9, he's going to try putting you in the walls of Jericho.
I'm gonna try to break the walls down.
Alright, roll me competing athletics or acrobatics.
Funny enough, athletics is higher. 16.
You beat him. He goes to put you in the walls. You break the walls.
Wait a second, Wiley, I know what you can do. I'm sending it in call text.
As if I have it prepared. Oh.
Do it! Do it! He's
I
right
do
by
that.
the
I'm gonna
edge.
yeet. I'm gonna yeet him.
Alright, roll me in
Easterly
athletics.
style. Oh god, please. I broke the 5 streak.
Natural 20, please, natural 20.
That is better than 5.
Alright, he's got to compete with you athletics and acrobatics, and he's got his +0.
Damn, I couldn't
Well.
get
He fails.
C4.
So you basically belly gut him, gut check, and send him flying down the steps.
I'm screaming out loud. Sports!
Alrighty. We will now go to Iapetus. Iapetus, you got a gnome helping you by kicking the shins of one drunk guy. The sober guy's basically putting up his dukes ready to box. How do you respond?
Well, given that at some point when the jumping started, she probably would have been like, all right, fuck this. And hearing that one friend's already dipping out, she's like, okay. So she summoned her bow, but only the bow itself. She has no intention of actually killing anybody today. She's mostly using it as like a melee weapon to sweep people. So that drunk that was giving her the business, she's gonna use the bow to sweep him.
Alright. Roll me to hit.
Okay, and hopefully non-lethal. She's not trying to kill this
As
man.
long as you claim non-lethal, we'll be fine.
Is this it? I think that's it. Yeah, 23 to hit.
That'll hit, and we'll just say instead of piercing, it's bludgeoning. So
Yeah, so basically she's just trying to trip him. If he lands into the other person, great. If not,
well, you knock his ass out.
hey.
Now you got to deal with the sober guy.
Looking down at the gnomes, it look like the gnome is good. Like that they're fine. They're not gonna need any help if I leave.
Mm-hmm.
All right then. So free action. Belky,
Yeah.
Goldblum, my room. Let's dip.
We're in the middle of the fight. We're having a good time, ain't we? And I smack the dwarf with the base axe.
Basically, although
with the
she's
pool
having
noodles.
Yeah, because you know, non-lethal.
Roll me to hit.
All right.
Roll me to fucking hit.
basically, Iapetus
that'd be
is
a
having
19.
fun,
All right,
but
you
but she
knocked his
doesn't want to
ass.
get stuck in this.
Understandable. Roll me the damage. Roll me the damage. I want to see, because this is non-lethal.
8.
Yeah, you knock this guy's ass out by double. He is
You-
fucking deep sleep.
Do I send him flying?
No, you just knock him.
Damn.
If you want to send him flying, you can throw him.
No, I wanted to send him flying with. That's why I went 4.
Nah, you just hit him and knock him out with an upper swing.
Ah, well.
Yeah, but we don't be here when it's over. And with that, do I see an exit within like 30 feet of me?
There's an exit within 120 feet of you.
Ah, come on, Red. I'm just starting to have fun.
Let's see. So then I have a couple options I can go with for this. Shite.
Nah, it's just the difficulty to get Bellingham with you is not exactly hard. Just she's having fun.
All right. Well, suit yourself. And she's gonna wink to like wave, and I'm gonna try to like. Is there an unoccupied space with 30 feet away that's near that exit?
If you wish to get by without getting engaged, I would say roll me a stealth.
Okay, because she was gonna try to just use like Misty Step to port with the bonus action. Yeah, but I just wanted to make sure there was a spot that was unoccupied so I could do it.
Roll me a stealth. I want to see.
Okay. I'm a wizard. This makes sense. 11.
You're gonna. I'll say that you do manage to get by. You will get into a couple altercations. Just roll me like 2 athletics.
Polito, 2 athletics. 1, 18, and the second one, an 8.
All right. So the first incident you get into, you basically cold cock a guy by just whacking him behind the head. Second one, you get into an altercation. A half elf basically looks at you and kind of backhand slaps you.
All right. Man, this was fun, but okay. And she's going to like keep an eye out for the exit and pretty much like keep an eye on her friends to make sure she doesn't completely lose them. But yeah, and I'll wait until I have another chance to get out.
All right. We will return back to Goldblum. Goldblum, what are you doing?
Enjoying the riot. If he sees his friends leave, he'll also leave.
Roll me a perception. You definitely did not see Salus leave, but you're seeing Iapetus getting out of there.
And that's what.
All right, so you leaving?
Yeah.
Roll me.
Enjoy the sports without me.
Roll me at least 2 athletics.
12.
You have 1 more.
It's 16.
Okay. You deal with 2 situations, no problem whatsoever. One guy you just kind of toss into another guy, and the other one you, how do I put this? You kind of just door kick, like, you know how in the Yakuza game, when Kiryu just kicks in the one door, you basically do that to, like, a dude and send him flying.
Yes.
Exactly.
Good, I don't have to turn into a bear.
We will be cutting over to Ender. Ender,
Oh no.
Yes.
you and the bull are talking. The, let's see, he engages with him, he engages with him, he engages with him, he engages with him. This guy goes to the back of your friend here and decides to punch him in the calf.
Oof.
I need to roll something. Yeah, it did not take that kindly, so I need to see how this Minotaur is going to do this. Gonna get it melee because he's pissed. That was that, and you are... Oh no. You watch as the Minotaur, the Archduke's Minotaur, kind of just looked at you, hold up a finger, looks to this dwarf. Not this dwarf, but this orc. The orc goes, whoopsie. And you watch him get impaled on the horn.
Oh no.
He's been gored.
Question.
I feel like that's a party foul.
Question: does our party recognize that orc?
Nope. It's not the big guy. But I gotta do something here, because he nat 20'd that.
Uh-oh.
So that's gonna be... So I'm just gonna put this as... I'll actually roll this.
Damn it, Wiley! I just saw your screen name again.
Alright, so he's taking 20 gore damage. So 20 piercing damage. And the Minotaur looks to you and kind of nods his head as he flings this orc off of him, and the orc just goes, "Call me a cleric."
When the Minotaur glances back at Ender, he is mimicking fanning himself with a single hand.
Medic!
Thank you.
Then he looks at the orc. You're a fucking idiot. Healing word on the orc. Then he turns his attention back to the Minotaur. Things are getting a little bit hectic in here. Tell you what. How about you and me go out that door, and I'll get you dinner.
The Minotaur grunts with a smile.
Ender will then give me a hand, big guy. Ender will climb up over the wall and jump down into the Minotaur's arms.
He will literally cradle you. And as this orc kind of just looks and goes, "I graduated top of my class."
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm dealing with your biggest threat right now. You fucking owe me.
I don't even know who you are!
I'm the cat being carried away by a fucking bull. And Indare will attempt to get the Minotaur off the field and out of the game, mouthing the words, "You fucking owe me," at the Strixhaven team.
Talk about taking one for the team. Jesus Christ.
About to say.
game, I got a date.
You both walk out of the stadium and will be taken to a tavern to get food.
Yes.
Melky,
food.
you are the last person left in this stadium.
Yeah,
Roll
I'm
me
gonna
a
follow
perception.
Iapetus was persuading. I'm following. I got 22.
Okay, you'll see Goldblum heading the same path.
Okay, cool.
So, you managed to all get out. You will all be... In fact, allow me to kind of take this... We're gonna be... There we go. You all managed to escape out. And as of right now, as you get out of the stadium, you all congregate, save for Indare, who's currently being taken to the Bow's End Tavern.
Just curious, do I spot any members of the party on the way out?
You know what? High or low?
Hi.
I'm gonna roll the Chaos Green dice for this one.
What's up, Titan? How you doing, kitty?
Are you shitting me? That's a 19. Yes, you will.
Who does he spot?
Alright, let's see. 1 is you, 2 is you, 3 is you, 4 is you. The real question is Salas still invisible with the cowbell?
No, once he gets out of the din of the crowd, he'll stop ringing and he'll be visible.
Alright. You see Iapetus.
If you see her, she's fucking like laughing. She's not even mad. It's just, oh my god! And bent over slightly, like slightly holding her stomach.
So, Iapetus, you look over at Indare. He's being carried by a massive bull. He's got one hand on this bull's horn, whispering something into his ear. He glances over and gives that, that finger wiggle of a hello as they're walking away.
Iapetus, if you want to, insights.
Sure.
Please.
Perfect.
I will explain depending upon how high you roll.
And by the way, when she sees that, she's also like, full stop. Just 13.
He's being carried off. They're heading more into the campus area.
She has a
Doesn't look bad.
confused.
Doesn't
She has a
look bad.
confused smile on her face, and is just like she'll finger wave back. Just oh fuck, and then kind of like rub her face a little bit now that some of the adrenaline's wearing off. And be like, what? Asshole got me good, and she's like rubbing her cheek a little bit, but not like actually mad, just amused. Does she see the others?
Roll me a perception check.
Okay. Pomp. 22.
You do. It's not hard. In fact, you're the one who actually collects the party.
Okay. Glad to see all of us got out in one piece.
Sports usually that fun. So engaging.
It's such a good time.
God, to be honest, Goldblum, I'm not sure, but I haven't gotten into a scuff like that since back home.
It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ah, man.
Sal says nothing, not wanting to be the wet blanket.
Yep.
I
Oh,
agree.
it's like Cooper made it out too.
Yeah. Hey, little fella.
Yeah, he did. And he made sure to grab a little something on the way out as he feeds Cooper a nacho.
You
Oh
see,
my
he doesn't
goodness,
eat the
yes.
nacho.
Oh?
He's actually.
Oh, he's not doing it again, is he? Oh, shit.
Alright,
Getting out of the blast radius.
I'm gonna see if I can help him out.
Gotta break the food up.
Are you doing an animal handling?
15.
You give him a little light tap, shake, and and you see he vomits up 3 leather folders, small pocket-sized leather folders.
Wow, he really will eat anything, huh?
Those wallets?
I will reach down and pick one up.
Do you open it?
Sure.
Within one wallet, you will see 20 gold pieces.
Oh shit, he stole money! Oh my god!
Wow, Cooper, I don't know who's sneakier, you and Dare, or your owner. And just was looking at both of you and in the direction of where Dare has gone.
That's a neat trick. How'd
Cooper
you teach it so
looks
fast?
to you,
I like-
Salus, and he you see his eyes kind of going like 2 separate areas, and then he just gives this big, dumb, happy smile.
He's so
with
proud
the
of
tongue
himself.
out. Well,
I'm going to smile at him and pet him. You know, I think personally I'm probably the stealthiest, but I'm certainly the least likely to sneak away and make myself a little rascal. And I'm gonna, I'm gonna give him scritches.
I mean, given that both
He
of you
thumps.
snuck away easily, Salus, I'm just saying he might give you a run for your money.
Hey, he's certainly been putting me through my paces, that's for sure. I guess I'll take a look at the other 2, probably wallets.
mm-hmm. One has 2 silver pieces and 5 copper pieces. The other has 1 platinum piece.
Do they have owners?
They do have ID cards,
Yeah.
but they are currently very slobbered on.
So, do we give them back, or do we just take a finder's fee?
Well, we could
I mean,
always drop them off at Lost and Found.
yeah, I'm sure that the Lost and Found would appreciate finding this money, and he kind of looks in over a little bit. Maybe not all of the money, but they'll
Yeah.
appreciate finding the money.
Yeah, exactly.
Shame about that platinum, though. I don't think we're going to be able to skim a little bit off the top there.
Yeah, no, probably not.
I'll make a detour to the Lost and Found, and some coins happen to fall out of the wallets on the way there. Well,
Yeah. As you
Shame.
do.
Thing it probably was bound to happen.
Yeah.
I love Daedalus. 100 coins on the ground. We must get this back immediately. Everyone else, $20. 15 bucks.
20 bucks. Yeah. What does it matter?
Look, Iabit is just like, hey, a couple gold pieces as a finder's fee, given the
Exactly.
fighting that happened. And And like the wallet could have lost some gold pieces during the fight, and we are just turning it in as good Samaritans.
Exactly.
Does anyone have anything to help deal with this slobber?
Slobber?
Oh, she'll take out the tenant, that like band that she was given during orientation due to the like the egg hunt that we did, kind of, or the I Spy. Yeah, she'll take that out. Like, I mean, I got this, and just hand it over. Unless she has a napkin or something.
Help dry it out, maybe. And I just produce a flame in my hand.
Yeah.
Help evaporate it.
You're not still hungry, are you?
Yep, 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 yep.
I think that's a trick question, Salas.
Yeah, just a tad.
Well, I mean, I do still have these nachos, so...
You watch as Cooper just immediately, like, looks, both eyes now focusing on the nachos.
Hey, if y'all want some nachos, you might want to get your, get the getting while the getting's good. He's gonna start eating. Go ahead.
Actually, does anyone look kind of like bloodied up or messed up?
I mean, everybody's got some cuts, some scratches, some black and blue marks.
Like anything's messed up on like their clothes or something? I can't remember if Prestidigiment's fixed that, but like at the very least makes them like freshen up a bit.
Oh, if you have prestidigitation, that could get rid of the slobber.
Oh, she just has one of the she has one Prestidigiment left from yeah, from in there.
Probably has the smelling one. Better breath.
I'm alright. I made it out pretty thankfully unscathed. If anything, I think that, did anyone else see, Indare being carted off by the Minotaur?
No.
Yeah.
Only Iapetus.
Yeah. Say, we didn't, I hope Indare is doing okay back at the game. We did kind of leave him.
Oh, I think he's in good hands. I saw him being carried out lovingly?
What?
Yeah, Minotaur was like cradling him in his arms and then he waved.
Wait.
The Minotaur?
The one on the field.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cat's got
Had a
game.
nice
There, you're not a cat, you're a dog.
had a nice two-hand like had both hands full. So I think he's good.
Yeah, it sounds like he's in good hands.
Big hands.
But and then you guys are gonna like realize for a moment, but and you see kind of like her face drop slightly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. So all this fun, we need to hurry back to my dorm. I just realized something.
What?
Salas, when was the last time you saw my brother?
Oh no.
So you know
Yeah, we
that,
should get
like,
there.
you know that meme of like the girl in the pink hair smiling, and her face just gets like more and more dire, but she's still got that smile going
Yes.
up.
Oh yeah.
Until the very
Yeah.
end, yes.
That, and Salas's walking speed increases drastically.
Cooper is
Yeah,
holding
let's,
on
let's-
for dear life while also eating nachos.
Quickly, get on the Gold Bluemobile.
So yeah, booking it to my dorm, dropping off the wallets along the way to see if my brother is in his room.
Alrighty. As one party runs off to go find their friend and family member, hopefully not in any trouble, one currently at a tavern, getting fed lovingly with vegan enchiladas, and another currently within a demi-plane of mechanical dread and horror. I believe tonight we shall wrap up this session.
Nice.
Hooray!
Hi, you've reached
Congratulations, everybody.
One second. Hi, you've reached Daedalus' dorm. I'm no longer on this plane of existence. Please leave a message after the beep.
Beep.
Message. Fuck!
New plane, who this?
The worst part is that he might not actually tell you where he went. But yeah. Let me just kick on over to the other screen. And we can start with some lovely outros. J Frost, how about you lead us with the outros this week?
Howdy, everybody. Twitch.tv/JFrostSim47. Same over on Twitter at JFrostSim47. Not gonna be too many streams from my end, mostly because life is crazy. Things are weird and bullshitty. But you can catch me here every other Saturday with these lovely beans. For chaos, madness, rioting, horniness, and existential dread all happen at the same time. You can also find me at Farting Tart, twitch.tv/Farting Tart, for the War of the Shattered Sun campaign every Sunday. You'll also catch me in other things. CG, where can they not find you, but find that adorable ass barnyard dragon at?
Here, specifically. You can find that adorable barnyard dragon here on this game, what you came here for. You can also find me on all those things what J Frost did the mention of. So one of the downsides of not doing much, and specifically doing a lot of things with J Frost, we kind of overlap. So I'm going to toss it over to someone I know that we do not overlap with. Bob.
Bob.
Okay, or not.
He's being fed by a
The
Minotaur.
Minotaur got to him.
That's true.
No, I just didn't unmute myself, and I started doing my spiel.
Oh.
Greetings and salutations. I am Shadow Dancer Bob. I have played Indare the Tabaxi Bull Tamer. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube at Shadow Dancer Bob. Tomorrow we have the finale of the Maelstrom, which is my D&D meets WWE 2K19 campaign with over 100 players and over 300 characters, which is coming to an end after like 4 years. You can find me playing D&D all across the internet, all over the place. But that's about it for me. Zai, where can people find you? What do you have going on?
Do everybody. When I'm not here every other Saturday starting riots, you can catch me on twitch.tv/Zymesite and Twitter at Zyminus. Here I'm basically Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays doing some gaming streams, playing some Dark Souls on Tuesday, getting really far in that, and Wednesdays and Fridays playing Resident Evil 4 Remake. Ashley needs to learn how to use her legs. Please. For the love of God.
Put it
Run,
in the
girl.
dumpster.
Turn her into a mouse.
She's just a mouse. Leave her alone.
She'd probably have better agility if she were a mouse. Mice at least run.
Wow.
But yeah, enjoying that game, having a lot of fun with it. And yeah, gonna pick that back up this coming Wednesday after I play some Street Fighter 6 demo. But yeah, that's it for me. Wiley, how about you?
You can find me at xwiley on Twitch and Twitter. I play randomizers, mostly Zelda. I just finished Skyward Sword HD, and now I can start Breath of the Wild, and hopefully somehow catch up to Tears of the Kingdom. I just skip all the side quests and stuff. Maybe. Might stream out. Other than that, I make music occasionally, which all goes up on YouTube at Wiley Willy. And I have a Ko-Fi at Wiley. Krista, how about you?
Hey, hello everybody. I'm Krista, also known as Spoiled Chestnut. I'm not really doing a whole lot of anything at the moment, so mostly you'll just catch me here. I am planning a one-shot that I'm working on over on my Twitch channel. Stay tuned for more info. I'm still working on things. Vaughn, you go.
Hello, everybody. You've already found me here at twitch.tv/BurnoutVaughn, and you can find me on YouTube and Twitter at BurnoutVaughn, where just keep your eyes open on the Twitter as I will announce things that are coming up, because much like everyone else, things have been hectic, so not sure when the next stream will be. Hopefully maybe next Saturday, but we'll have to see. Otherwise, I'm juggling, possibly getting some new things ready for some future streams and everything else, and trying to get some stuff uploaded on YouTube. But other than that, I think it's time for us to find someone to raid, and I think I know exactly who I want to raid, so give me 1 second here.
Oh? Who you got?
Well, a good friend who, as always, is someone I always say, the D&D stars will not align for us despite wanting to play with each other. So we're going to raid our good friend Arkulf, and I think while he is playing Breath of the Wild currently, now's the perfect time to let him know we started a riot.
Start a riot!
All right, everybody. We will see you in 2 weeks, and we want to thank you all for stopping by. Have a lovely evening. Bye-bye!
Good night,
Yes.
chat.
Boy, give me your meat.
Oh my.